Hello, sir. Good evening.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
Yeah, I am very fine, sir. And I think everything is fine.
Yeah, very good, sir.
Yeah. Just within 2 minutes, we will start, sir.
Sure. My voice is clear, I hope.
Very clear, sir. Very clear.
Okay, great. Actually, if you have taken this FDP during the day, actually, I also have the same microphone setup. The voice would have been like triple bit better like that. Yeah.
Okay. Good evening, dear participant, and welcome back to our fourth session of our ongoing workshop. Before starting the session, I would like to introduce our today's resource person, Dr. Anand Nayyar. He received a PhD from Deshbhakti University in 2017 in the area of wireless sensor network, swarm intelligence, and network simulation. He is currently working in School of Computer Science, Day-4 University, Da Nang, Vietnam, is professor, scientist, vice chairman, and director IoT and Intelligent System Lab, a certified professional with the 200 plus professional certificate from Cisco, Microsoft, Amazon, AC Council, Oracle, Google, and many more. He has published more than 200 plus research papers in various high quality ISCI, SCI, SCIE, SSCI impact factor with the Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4 journals come Scopus, ESCI index journals, 80 plus research papers in international conferences indexed with Springer, IEEE, ACM Digital Library, 60 plus book chapters in various Scopus, Web of Science, index books with Springer, CRC Press, Wiley, IET Elsevier with the citations, 16,500 plus, H index is 67, I index 259, and Scopus 88,000 plus. H index is 49, and member of more than 60 plus associations is senior and lifetime member like IEEE, ACM. He has authored, co-authored, edited 60 plus book of computer science, associated with the more than 600 plus international conferences as program chair, committee chair, advisory board, review board member. He has completed one grassroots and one Asian project. He has 18 Australian patent, 14 German patent, 4 Japanese patent, 41 Indian design cum utility patent, 13 UK patent, 1 USA patent, 3 Indian copyright, and 2 Canadian copyright to his credit in the area of wireless communication, artificial intelligence, cloud computing, IoT, healthcare, drones, robotic, and image processing award 50 awards for teaching and research. Young scientist, best senior scientist, Asia top 50 academician and researchers. Young Research Award, Outstanding Researcher Award, Excellence in Teaching, Best Senior Scientist Award, DTU, Best Professor, Researcher Award 2019, 2020 to 2021, 2022, 22 to 2023. Distinguished Scientist Award by National University of Singapore for Bata Prize 2023 and Lifetime Achievement Award 2023. Asian Admirable Achiever 2024, Distinguished Academic Leader 2024, and many more. He is listed in top 2% scientist as per Standard University since 2019 to 21, 22, 23 continuously. And index rank 1 Daitan University, rank number 1 computer science in Vietnam, and listed on research.com, top scientist of computer science in Vietnam, national ranking 2, D index is 42, and world ranking 6,968. He is acting as associate editor in computer communication Elsevier, International Journal of Sensor Network, Computer Material and Continua, Tech Science Press IASC, and many more. So there is a huge list, which is very difficult to announce all the names of the journals. He has received more than 5,100 articles for diverse Web of Science, Scopus Index journal for review. And he is currently researching in the area of wireless sensor network, Internet of Things, swarm intelligence, cloud computing, artificial intelligence, drones, blockchain, cybersecurity, healthcare information, big data, and wireless communication. So here is a huge experience in various domain, right to the artificial intelligence and security, health, and various applications in healthcare, big data, and wireless communication. And I hope that this session will be very wonderful and the content will be very informative, knowledgeable to all the participants who are taking part in this ongoing workshop. And now I would like to welcome our today's resource person, Professor Anand Nayyar. Now, sir, over to you.
Thank you, Dr. Meherchand, sir, for first of all inviting me and giving us such a elaborative introduction about me. It's a real honor to be associated with this FDP program on next level of, or you can say the next generation of artificial intelligence. Thanks again for inviting me. Okay. Okay. So can you see my screen, sir?
Yes, sir. Perfect.
Okay. Thank you so much. And is my voice properly available to you? I hope
Yes,
everything
sir.
is okay.
Very fine. Very fine.
That's great for confirmation. Thank you so much, sir. So good evening, everyone. I'm Dr. Anand Nayyar, and I'm working as professor, scientist, vice chairman research, and director of IoT and Intelligent Systems Lab at the School of Computer Science, Dutan University, Da Nang, Vietnam. I again thank Dr. Meherchand for inviting me as a FDP speaker on this next generation artificial intelligence. In fact, I can say that these days, many people are organizing FDPs and conferences with regard to artificial intelligence since we have seen a huge boom of ChatGPT about 3 years back. And of course, if you talk of the next upcoming years, we will not only see the boom, but we will see the next level of new types of features and applications that are coming up. And in the next few years, artificial intelligence will take over the world by anything not less than a storm. So we can expect a huge things that we can discuss. But of course, today's topic is not like much technical for me, but in fact, it is like a training for all of you and actually an awareness to all of you that we must be very much alert and we must take AI not only as a technology, but we should be responsible towards artificial intelligence, and we should also discuss a lot about the ethics and biasness that can happen, or of course it is happening, and we should make sure that everything is on the track and artificial intelligence is used in a very ethical manner, in a highly ethical manner. So before I start, I would like to introduce about me because already Dr. Meherchand has given some introduction. So I would like to present a few of my things. And of course, I would like to introduce about my lab, what we are doing, what we are researching, and what are the products that we are doing. So now everybody, please sit back, relax, and enjoy. And of course, lots of things will be happening up in the next 2 hours. And of course, it will not only be a theoretical presentation, but if the time permits me, I will also give you some brief outline of some of the AI tools. And of course, there will be a little bit of practical hands-on session that how you can use what kind of tools. And in fact, I can even tell you how to generate a research paper, which is using AI complete research paper, which is free of cost. Of course, many people say that Chat GPT and other things are actually paid, but I can tell you few of the tools that you can use Chat GPT, in fact, free of cost. You can generate photos free of cost. You can even generate video free of cost. In fact, I can also tell you some of the brief AI tools. Okay, so that depends on the time that we have. So everyone, let me start the lecture. So here you can see my photograph of last year. This photograph is based on Google I/O event, and my lecture was awarded as the best lecture for Internet of Everything. And here you can see my photograph on the right-hand side. Me and my team have invented our own LoRaWAN communication system that can even traverse. And of course, we can have the bidirectional communication of about like 475 kilometers. We already have the second US patent. And of course, we have 3 German patents. And this invention is also registered under NTEC. And very soon it will be integrated with Vietnam government to cover more than 7,000 kilometers of agricultural land. So considering my teaching and expertise, I'm being awarded as the best researcher, best scientist, and best professor from last 5 years. And even, in fact, I can say I'm the only foreigner who is highly decorated with the government and, of course, by the Vietnam government, Da Nang government, and by the DTU University. So here is my robot that is already being implemented at the Da Nang International Airport. And now we are actually integrating large language models with this. So which means that by the beginning of next year, you can have the same Mistral 7B model, which will be integrated in this robot. And with this robot, you can even book your hotels, you can book your flight tickets, you can discuss about your flight timings, and of course, you can plan your tour. And very soon, everybody, we will be integrating these robots in tons of hotels and of course with coffee shops. And here is a smart owl that we have already registered, and it is available with some of the Win smart homes. So you can just put the owl at your, you can say at your smart home, at any place, like we put the smart Wi-Fi systems. And of course, this smart owl can even detect the temperature, humidity level, and can give you the recommendations. So here is a drone that we have invented that is actually based for agriculture drones, but I would be showing you that with my drones lab, we are also making our own RC plane. So my introduction is already done. So I have published more than 200 papers, and you can see my Scholar, you can see my my Scopus account. Everything is on the high rise. And of course, I'm also acting as editor-in-chief for IJ Global, International Journal of Smart Vehicles and Smart Systems. And of course, I'm the managing editor for IJKSS, which is right now the Scopus Q3 index journal. So my inventions are 10, and I'm having 125 plus patents, 10 copyrights, and I've been awarded as 50 plus awards. And in fact, I'm overall the top 10,000 scientists in top 2%. And in computer science, I'm among the top 200 scientists in the planet. So here is my office and here is my lab, and you can see my lab is equipped with top of the class systems which are having RTX 4080 and 4090, and very soon we will be equipped with Mac Pro, and we are doing our level best in terms of cyber security, blockchain, artificial intelligence. In fact, all these machines are having the LLM Studio, and in fact we are doing our own research without even connecting our models to the internet. In fact, if the time allows to me, I can also tell you how you can install LM Studio to your computer, and you can even expect chat GPT features from your computer without even connected to the internet, in which I can tell you that how you can make your own computer or your laptop as an AI machine without being connected to the computer, which is available free of cost with even open source softwares. So we are also having two custom machines in which we are doing our mining, which is actually having the Ant miner. And I'm also running my own company in Hong Kong, which is about like $4.6 million. And my work is about like crypto mining. So I'm a professional crypto miner. And very soon my company will touch about $5 million by the middle of next year. So here is my drones lab, and you can see in our drones lab, we are not only working with software, but we are working a lot in terms of hardware. So we are using Jetson Nano, we are using our BeagleBone, we are using Raspberry Pi, we are using lots of embedded boards in our lab, which I can also tell you in the upcoming slides. And right now, our focus of our drones is to design the FPV drones. In fact, we are working very hard in order to design our autonomous drones. And here is the outcome, everybody. The words you can say in Vietnam, we are the only one university that is having our own RC plane, that is the DTU RV1. And this is in collaboration with the Korean university. So in terms of AI and IoT Intelligent Systems Lab, we have invented this robotic arm for doctor's assistants. And till date, we have achieved the efficiency of 88.67% and accuracy of 77.896%. And yes, you can even say to me that, sir, it is not even touching 90%, but in order to implement, we have to touch 95%. But we are working a lot. And of course, we are improving this computer vision. And very soon, we can expect that with Jetson Nano, we can expect to touch the efficiency and accuracy to a medium of 91% by the next March 2025. And here is the autonomous vehicle that we have already invented. And right now it is working with the Raspberry Pi camera and of course Jetson Nano. This is a ground up vehicle and it can work with complex situations like snowfall, rainfall, and of course like foggy environment. And it can make complete secure decision in order to brake, leverage the speed, and to detect the pedestrians on the road, and can make a quick safety decisions. So here are some of the robotic kits that you can see in terms of Pi Racer robotic arm that we have. Okay. So these are one of the Jetson A robots, and these are the RFX Evolution robotics in which we are doing our lots of research in terms of Industry 5.0. So here is the Luca robot that we are working for environmental monitoring. And this is the MakeBot that we are working for smart cities and of course like green building based autonomous system to perform lots of information with regard to any cracks in building. And of course, this robot will be implemented very soon in real-time environments. So our ongoing projects are in front of you. So I'm a visiting consultant to Aka Chain project, which is right now working with #1 IT company in Vietnam. So very soon this Aka Chain project will be linked to Lazada, which is also like a Amazon-based online shopping website from Alibaba Group in Vietnam. And all the payments can also be done using blockchain currency. So which means if you have the Bitcoins or crypto, you can make the payments. So we are also having some undergoing blockchain implementations with the 2 hospitals in Vietnam and 1 in Thailand. And we are doing our project. This is the new project that we have got. In fact, just last week, I got a project of Global 30 in which we are making our own AI-based LLM model, where because at one time in Korea, we have only RPA systems, that is robotic process automation. And now we want to change those systems to LLM, which means large language models. So we have the project of $1 million in order to design this type of system that can be completely autonomous, which can be re-engineered and can be re-customized as per the business requirements. And of course, under development is because I've already told you, apart from being a professor in Bhutan, I'm running my own company in Hong Kong. So we are also making a lot of effort from last 2 years that by 2026, which means it will take 1 more year in order to make my own cryptocurrency. So these are my links. You can take the photo of this, you can say the link, and of course this slide you can say, and of course you can follow me on Scholar, ResearchGate, Publons, Scoopus. You can even follow my YouTube channel, LinkedIn. Everybody is welcome to connect to me. You are most welcome to have any time. You can email me, which my email will be given to you in just a moment when we start with our presentations. So before I start my knowledge of today, everybody, my three mottos are in front of you. So the first thing is, everybody, please always keep on updating, because even today, many people in India says, even there are lots of YouTube videos, we say that Indian unemployment is at the rise, Chinese unemployment is at the rise, people are not getting the jobs, engineers are not getting the proper packages. Problem is not the jobs. We have lots of jobs here. In fact, in my lab right now, there are 5 PhD openings and 3 postdoc openings. But trust me, every week I organize interviews. But trust me, nobody gets selected because of the skills problem. The problem is not the employment. The problem is the skill. So remember, you have to update your knowledge. You have to tune up your skills. Only then we can make up a knowledge of the better word. So keep yourself updated. So if you're stuck in some problem and no one is supporting you, relax, because God wants you to learn many things. In fact, everybody, if you ask me that who is my mentor, there is no mentor. In fact, I'm the mentor of many people. I'm supporting many people for research, for publications, for books, and for doing patents and all those things. But trust me, I'm on my own, because I believe that if you want to be a real Iron Man, you have to struggle, you have to learn, and of course, you need to believe in God that the things are coming in right direction. And that's what I suggest to all of you. Always keep moving. If the paper gets ejected, don't worry. There are lots of venues. The only thing is that the show must go on. You don't have to worry about rejection. Don't demotivate yourself. Rejection is a part. Today, don't think that rejection is only on the basis of the paper. It is also based on the authors, the background, the institution, the country. Yes, it is a little bit biased system, but yes, the show must go on. So don't be afraid of challenges and hardships. The only thing is, because in IT sector, this is the only sector where nothing is permanent. The only thing is permanent is change. And of course, if you are not able to change yourself, you are not able to face the hardships and all those things, trust me, you are not an IT professional. For IT professional, we have to play with challenges. We have to play with hardships. Now, imagine everybody, in 2009, I was in China and I gave one lecture in China with regard to Internet of Drone Things, my concept. And trust me, some people had laughed at me that drone is only a children's toy, how we can make it as a military vehicle, how we can depend on it for smart cities and all those things. And today, the answer is in front of you. Today, no military in the whole world, no country, no government in the whole world can be living without the drones. In fact, drones are everywhere. In fact, I was in Bangkok last month. I asked one person from DJI, how many drones do you sell on an average in a month? You will be shocked to know that they say me that they sell more than 100 to 200 drones in a month, which means every day they're selling like 5 to 7 drones. So which means that drone is not only a toy today, it is actually a basic tool that is required in real time, you can say, unified communications. So now, everybody, I would like to show you about the agenda. So we will be discussing today about responsibility AI. After that, I will be discussing introduction to AI ethics, which is very important lecture for all of you. Trust me, this lecture has taken me about 10 days to create, and I have discussed lots of things in this lecture. So please stay tuned and please be with me. The next part will be ethical use of data and AI. And next and last part will be bias and fairness in AI models. And trust me, everybody, this last slide is going to be an eye-opener for all of you, that in fact, bias and fairness in AI models, that how you can reduce the biasness and how you can increase the fairness in AI model. This is itself a very high area to perform the research. But if the time allows to me, because right now we have almost like 1 hour 40 minutes, so I will be taking some time in order to give you some tools, websites, some LLM model studio, and some live AI research that how we can perform. So the only thing is, everybody, it doesn't matter where you start. The only thing is you have to begin. So let's begin our journey, and let us start with responsible AI lecture. So everybody, I hope you can see my slide, and I hope you can see the presentation. That is what is called responsible AI. So everyone, good afternoon, good evening. So my name is Dr. Anand Nayyar, and I'm working as professor, scientist, vice chairman, research, and director of IoT and Intelligent Systems Lab. And again, I thank Dr. Meher for inviting me. And for the next couple of 1 hour and 40 minutes, you are with me. And of course, I will be trying my level best because I know this is the odd time. This is the time for dinner. This is the time to go out. But I'm very happy that at least 56 people are there with me. And of course, you are all listening. So please take your pen and paper. These are very important tools. Please note important points. And of course, you are most welcome if you see the slides, because I'm not going to share my slides. These are all confidential information. So if you want to take the photos of the slide, you can take the photo of the screen. That will be enough for you for as a future reference. But of course, this is my email address. You can see over here, anandnayyar@dutan.edu.vn. You are most welcome to ask me the questions, and I will also give you my WhatsApp number at the end of the lecture. And once we complete the lecture, I will not disconnect unless or until if anybody has any question to ask for me. You are most welcome to take my time. You are most welcome to put the questions to me. So everybody, I know this is a new topic, and of course, it is not going to be easy topic. So please try and understand, and I will make all the topics very easy, very real time, and of course, case study oriented topics, so that today's lecture will not be a lecture for all of you. It will be a motivation. It will be a guidance. Then, of course, like as we talk about machine learning, deep learning, explainable AI, we are talking about LLM models or generative AI. Responsible AI is itself a very big field that is actually till now unexplored, because very little papers are about there. And of course, it can be a very good topic if you want to go for any edited book or authored book. Okay, so please sit back, relax, and enjoy the lecture now. So everybody, let us start the lecture. So the outline will be that the first part I will be taking is data is the new black gold. Of course, data is the new black gold. Today, whether you talk of any AI model, it will be hit or flop. It depends on the data. So as we already know what happened during COVID-19, that models were coming, papers were getting published, but even today, none of the paper can be trusted, because at that time data was different. And in fact, no data was fully available for COVID-19 vaccinations and all those patients. So remember, data is the new black gold. Okay. So second, we will be discussing is with great power comes great responsibility. And of course, responsibility is very high. So number three will be enter the matrices. Can we unveil what neural networks are learning? So that is what you can say, that as we know that chat GPT 3.5 came, then 4.0 came, now we have 4.0, and very soon we will be having chat GPT 5. So at one time it was only having like 50 billion parameters. Now chat GPT is using 175. We have the llama models that are using 405 billion parameters. We have the Falcon model, Mistral model, Phi model, Quen model by Alibaba. So all these models are actually having plethora of data, and they are actually enhancing the language, enhancing the information from the web, so that when you ask some information, they can crawl the better information and present the best information, which is highly accurate. But the main thing is we have to make sure that this neural networks are learning with high responsibility, high ethicalness, there is fairness, there is no bias, and of course the accuracy goes to the next level. And after that, I will be winding up this lecture with take-home messages and, of course, further readings. And for the further readings, I can even share this slide for you, which will be this one or two parts to Dr. Meher Chand after this lecture. So everybody, I hope today all of you understand with me today what is internet. Internet is all about data. Today you are searching Facebook to find some information. What is information? It is all about data. So whether you are taking an AI model, or whether you are doing Google search, or whether you are generating a photo using AI tools, whether you're doing video analysis, or whether you are actually upscaling your photos and videos, it is all about training a particular model using data. And data is everything. That's the reason today we can say, if you talk of liquid gold, it was petroleum. But today, if you talk of yellow gold, it is gold or silver or anything today. But we talk of the black gold, new black gold, it is the data. So nowadays, you can say we are constantly generating data, because once at one time, you can say that when artificial intelligence was there, we are just getting up with the things. But now today, data is becoming a huge possible things. At one time, only 46 to 44% are connected to the internet. But if you see the dream of Elon Musk, which is about connecting the whole planet with Starlink technology, trust me, whole of the planet will be connected to 100%, and then we can say that whole planet, whole people in the whole world are generating some data. And we have generated data in last 2 years that we have not even generated in last 5,000 years. And data is booming. The new data centers are getting installed every day. Google, Facebook, Apple, Microsoft, they are all updating their storage systems, their GPU systems, their processing facilities, their green technologies, and of course electric communications. Everything is getting updated. So you can say, everybody, that the paradigm is changing, and most of the daily tasks and services are performed with digital applications or gadgets. So imagine if I'm using an Apple Watch, it is actually storing how many steps. It is actually storing what exactly I'm performing. It is storing my messages, and of course I'm even receiving the calls. I'm getting my data generated from Apple Watch, and it is working with the data. All your devices, whether it is your smart home devices or whether it is your smart wearable watches, everything is generating the data. Everything is connected to the internet. So you can see, everybody, that if you talk of the high tech giants, Google, Facebook, Netflix, Amazon, they generate plethora of data. Now today, remember, everybody, I am the cloud computing architect with Amazon and even with Azure, Google, and Alibaba certified. Today I'm taking lots of projects that companies come to me that, sir, we want to migrate our entire data to the cloud because we don't want to invest in our own technology. We want everything should be based on IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS. And my work is to get hold of the data, understand the business applications, understand the middlewares, understand the API, take everything to the Amazon, which means I'm migrating every company to the cloud. Today, if you talk of your PayPal, Netflix, if you talk of your Zello, in fact, most of your Instagram based applications, they are not running with any server. They are running with Amazon or Microsoft Azure. So today, if anybody wants to say to me at one time about 10 years back that, sir, I want to start a company, remember, you need computers, you need internet, you need networking, you need security, you need people, you need everything. But today, you just need a laptop, and you just need a, you can say, internet connection, and you just need your cloud based subscription. Everything can be migrated using cloud. So today, if you want me to do email server, yes. Today you want me for a proxy server, yes. Today you want a storage server, yes. Anything can be possible, but you just have to shell the money as per your requirements, and that's all. So you can see, everybody, that if you talk of the business of data, whether you talk of your businesses, whether you talk of your civil engineering, mechanical, electronics, or whether you talk of your banking industry, fintech, they have become a significant sector of entire economy. And because of that, the data is getting generated. So you can see, but there are tons of data sets that are being available. So if you go to Kaggle, if you go to Google public data set search, if you go to Hugging Face, you can get plethora of data sets that are available. And of course, some of the data sets are data at rest, which means data is not getting updated. But I always suggest you, please take that data set which is actually having data in motion. So you can see, everybody, data is referred as new oil. Remember, today, those people who have access to the best data in the world, they are the powerful people. At one time, people used to say these Arab people are very rich because they have the oil. Yes, I say they are financially very good. But tomorrow, if you want to become a powerful good, you want to become a highly powerful man, you need to have access to all kinds of data. That's why data is a new oil. And that's the reason the main impact of the humanity is the way how you use the data and how you improve the life. So what is Chat GPT? Chat GPT is basically a model. It is actually having accessibility to a particular storage of the data in form of the tokens. And this model is actually getting connected to the internet. And you are just playing with the neural network that what exactly is cloud computing, or explain quantum computing like I'm a child of 10 years. So it is actually taking the prompt, it is the language, and that language is going to neural networks. The neural networks will take that information, compile that information so that the learning and readability becomes better and better. So that's the reason, everybody, the process management process of dark side of the data is implemented. Sometimes we say that if you say hey, Chat GPT, can you tell me how to make a nuclear bomb, how to make a poison at home? So these are not ethical things, and this type of prompts are now closed. So which means that companies are actually moving towards ethical and responsible AI. At one time, Microsoft Copilot was giving lots of photos, but many of the photos were misprinted or mismanaged, and even Google Gemini also faced the cases. So nowadays, everybody understand that security, ethicalness, and responsible AI is very important, even if you are generating the data like anything. So you can see, everybody, take a look at the data. So take a look. Remember, everybody, today we don't say how many people live in the planet. We say how many people are generating the data in just 1 minute. And you can see that if you talk of your Instagram, if you talk of your Facebook, you talk about YouTube, you talk about your Apple Watch, medical records, whether you talk about your Netflix movie, whether you are doing some WhatsApp calling, Skype messaging, in fact, the Zoom calling, everything is getting the data. So right now I'm speaking, it is getting the data generation. You are listening, it is getting the data generation. So remember, everybody, you can say that at 1 minute, 4 terabyte of data is produced by the connected car. And you can see that if you talk of the real data in one day, you can say till date, this is not even completely confirmed. You can say that you can go to visualcapitalist.com. This is one of the best website. Right now, we are not talking about petabyte or yottabyte, because after gigabyte, we have terabytes. After terabytes, we can go to petabyte. Petabyte goes to, that is called your yottabyte, then zettabyte. But in the future, we will be having the quantum byte. So right now you can say the exabyte, 463 exabyte of data is getting generated. But imagine, everybody, if Starlink comes properly and whole planet is connected 100%, imagine we have to generate a new unit of data. That unit is not even ready. Maybe we have to go for like a quantum to quantum ratio or exponential to exponential ratio. That's the reason today you have control over the data. You are the powerful person in the whole planet. So you can see, everybody, we need more computational power that we have ever not needed. Now imagine what was computers 5 years back. You can just have like 4 GB RAM or 8 GB RAM. But today, if you want to practice AI, then 32 or 64 GB RAM systems are looking very much small. We need more powerful systems. So you can say, everybody, that the fundamental concept of artificial intelligence and deep learning was been around in 1940s, but that was only theoretical, visualized, and mathematically proven. But practical sequences came when ChatGPT came into the picture. So you can see that today, if you talk of your computers, at one time it was only CPU. After that, it was APU. After that, the CPU and GPU. But today, everybody understand we have CPU and cluster of GPUs working together in order to make a powerful machine. I have already given you the photo of my computer and lab. And trust me, I'm having one Intel Xeon processor. I'm having Intel Core i9, and even I'm having the AMD Ryzen CPU. But trust me, my one computer is not having one GPU. It is having 3 to 4 GPUs connected together, so that I'm able to load the model and I'm able to perform and fine tuning some transfer learning and perform some more practical with regard to reinforcement learning when we are talking about medical data or earthquake data, or whether you are talking about the wireless communication data. So in order to process that, we need more computational power. And that's the reason, everybody, that today, if you talk of deep learning, whether you are talking about your torch system, whether you're talking about TensorFlow, or we are talking about PyTorch, these are a high computational intensive task. And for that, you need a high-end GPU systems. So technology has been always challenging. Remember, everybody, trust me, technology has been always challenging the human performance. Now imagine what was iPhone about 10 years back. Now imagine what is iPhone today. Now, can you run today's WhatsApp and Instagram applications on iPhone 5 or iPhone 7? You will say, no, it is not even secure. Now imagine technology is getting depreciated easily. Technology is coming very soon, but the main thing is innovations are a little bit less. But of course, we need to fine tune their performance so that new applications find the space and we can learn and we can use them properly. So you can say, everybody, that in 1997, it was a huge achievement when IBM Deep Blue defeated, that is the Gary Kasparov. Now imagine how much of the computational power was there into Deep Blue, and how many moves and how many chess-based, you can say, the games have been fed into that computer. So in 2016, the Google DeepMind AlphaGo learned to play Go alone. So that was again the benchmark. But you can say that in 2021, when ChatGPT came in the market, this actually took by the storm. So remember, everybody, the first benchmark was that is your IBM Deep Blue. After that, Google AlphaGo, and the third one is ChatGPT with OpenAI. So you can say, if you ask me, those three parameters or the pillars that actually change the face of AI, these are the three pillars that actually made the groundbreaking performance. So you can see, everybody, that today, if you talk of your Google DeepMind, it has its own model that is able to detect the breast cancer. I did lots of research in breast cancer, but trust me, the main problem was how to detect false positive. Because if you talk of human body, even a small part could be detected as a cancer, but it is a cancer or it is not a cancer. That's a main deal. So today, if you talk of breast cancer, and today's, if you talk of your OpenAI systems with the GPT-4o or Preview O1 model, they are able to detect the breast cancer like any time before. In fact, doctors can make a mistake, but now AI cannot make a mistake, especially when it comes to robotic care systems, clinical decision-making system, breast cancer detection, leukemia detection, cataract detection, some kidney stone problem, and of course, in terms of gynecology. Doctors are getting little bit, you can say, worry that AI is actually becoming better and better than them. So you can see, everybody, now I have already discussed what exactly is data, how it is called as the deep black gold. Now we come to the next part, which is very interesting for all of you. With great power, of course, we have the great power. We have accessibility to the data. ChatGPT is accessing the internet. We are accessing everything. It has to be responsible. It should know which query is disastrous. Like if I say to ChatGPT, can you tell me how to make a poison in the home? Can you tell me how to make a bomb in the home using detergent and some couple of wires? At one time, it was giving the answer, but nowadays it is a responsible AI. In fact, if you say, generate a photo, a girl and a boy kissing together, in fact, this type of photo will not be generated. So you can say that AI is becoming responsible because it needs some ethical values and there should be some exceptional handling. And that's the reason responsible AI is really, really good. So if you talk of the next part, like we every time we used to say, like Apple used to say that we maintain security, but nowadays they all say we maintain privacy. Privacy is a new technical word where every company has to prove that they don't touch your data. So in the future, if any new AI product comes by Adobe Photoshop for image generation, Kling for video generation, Chat GPT for your text generation, or anything, whatever I can say, I can give you 100 tools because I'm a man of AI and I'm a professor of AI. So we will say that how much you can say that it is responsible. Give the parameter, give the scale out of 5. Is it responsible? Is it okay? So like we use the word privacy in cyber security sector, responsible is the new key term that we will be using in terms of artificial intelligence. So you can see, everybody, that if you talk the old times of AI, in the beginning, artificial intelligence was only based with algorithms. In fact, if you talk of the new Nobel Prize that is given to them, that was also based on algorithm, which was artificial neural network. Now we must be proud of ourselves that at least in computer science, we at least have the 1st medal, but no doubt that medal is still into controversy, that ANN is actually with computer science, but how you have given them to physics. In fact, many people have posted it on LinkedIn. I have seen that news, but still I don't fully agree with them. ANN can be applied to anywhere, but still how it is correlated to physics, it is impossible to find. But of course, ANN is now recognized as the model because of today's modular Apex AI systems. They are based and using advancements in artificial neural networks. So you can say, everybody, what is algorithm? It is a set of instructions that is actually designed so that a system can work as per the requirements and achieve the goal, which is a direct programming. So they have the explicit rules based on domain knowledge, and of course they need to explain and able to understand. But today, everybody, this is different scenario. Today we are talking about explicit programming, which means if the machine or robot is programmed, it is learning, it is improving, it is getting the knowledge. Like we have the robotic vacuum cleaner, it is first of all detecting our home, making it more efficient so that the cleaning become better and better. Same is like a drone programming, that drones autonomously fly, they take the monitoring and they come back and give the feed to the control room. So you can say, if you talk of machine learning, we have to learn from the data and make predictions. Like today, if you say like a stock market based thing, that I want to invest into Microsoft and I fed the entire 10 years of data. Now everything is a data. I fed the 10 years of the data and let the machine predict that what could be the Microsoft share value in March 2025. So whether I should invest or not to invest, but trust me, they have exceptions, because we don't know. Like suppose if President Donald Trump would have lost, maybe the stock market would have been on a different point. If he has won, then stock market has come to the different point. So you can say that these algorithms are actually optimizing the objective function. And of course, there are rules which are often implicit, and of course, sometimes it is difficult to understand. So you can see, everybody, that you can see from the diagram, it's a very good diagram. You can see on the left hand side, it is actually having algorithms, which means I give a program of matrices, which means take a matrix A, which is 3 by 3, multiply with matrix 3 by 3, and give me the results. And if there is, the matrix is not having the proper numbers, you can put the error, which means specific instructions are given to the computers. But today, everybody, with machine learning, we are only feeding the data. We are feeding the data in unstructured manner, whether it is your coding, whether it is your images, video, everything. It is actually unstructured, and machine is using that data and learning from that data and giving the feedback. And that's the answer, everybody, that today the whole world is unstructured and data is all around. We have to make it structured. And or what is happening, that the data is unstructured, and if the machine wants to produce a data from the data, it is actually the tool of ANN, which is actually making that data very much significant and accurate, but in terms of responsibility. So the main question stands, everybody, what is the deep learning versus traditional machine learning? Now, remember, machine learning, when it came, it was not very much advanced. In fact, it was requiring many experts to extract meaningful features. So you can say it was traditional machine learning was that it requires experts to extract the features, experts to get the feedback, and of course, they only obtain regression and classification, only these two based things. But today, everybody, we have deep learning. They require only raw data or any type of data. We have high-end models, and they can automatically extract the patterns. We know the output. We can find the best representation of the data. And that's the reason machine learning still was actually an infant, but now we have the biggest daddy that is there for deep learning. But now we have the biggest father of everybody, that is the language models, that is the LLM. And you can see right now, if you talk of traditional machine learning, remember how many steps we have to do. We have to go for feature engineering. We have to extract the features, then we have to go to the model, and then we have to get the output. But today, everybody, just give the output, let the neural network perform the things and give the output to you. And that's the reason today many of the stages in terms of feature extraction, data augmentation, these are all skipped. But today, if you talk of large language models, these are actually predefined with the data, and they're already having the specific functions and tokens, and they're extracting the data, matching the patterns with advanced neural network like reinforcement learning with human feedback to be specific, that is RLHF, and they're giving the output like nothing before. So the main thing is, do we able to understand the features learned by these models? So you can say that even if the models have high performance, it is not assured that they will have the relevant feature, which means it's a black box function. Sometimes model can work, sometimes model don't work. And I still remember, I am actually a professor of artificial intelligence, and I always tell my students, always remember the rule of the thumb. Why machine learning was there? Because we have the raw data, but accuracy was little bit good. But now we need more accuracy. We need high detection of false positive. We need more accuracy. We need better F1 score. We need better throughput. And that's the reason. And there are some domains that cannot be applied with machine learning. We need recommender system. We need automation systems. And those machine learning systems or machine learning models were not that much competent. And now we can say with deep learning, we can have better things. So that's the reason, everybody, that system of deep learning, they are more capable in terms of businesses, in terms of healthcare, in terms of smart cities, autonomous vehicles, and all those things. And you can see, everybody, if you talk of machine learning at one time today, it is having the learning process, learning function, and giving the output that, okay, sir, this is a cat, and the probability is only 93% that this is a cat. So why did you do that? Why not something else or other things? But today, if you talk of the today's, or you can say the futuristic deep learning systems, you can say that it is actually learning. There is an explainable model that why it is a cat, and why we say that this is actually a cat detection, because it has paws, it has eyes, it has the face that is actually matching. And that's the reason it will give you the explanations. But the main thing is that machine learning was actually now outdated, and now it is well replaced with deep learning with advanced neural network learning systems. So who gonna call responsible AI? Now, remember everybody, my theme today is not to discuss about deep learning and machine learning, but otherwise I can discuss deep learning for even 10 days. I'm a professor for AI, and of course, deep learning is my main specialization after IoT, and of course, with the sensor communications. I do a lots of projects with deep learning, and of course, you can go to my Google Scholar. My every third and fourth paper which has been published is based on deep learning. We will find very less papers today of 2023 and 2024 of machine learning. So what is responsible AI? So the main thing is, everybody, that we have to address many challenges. Today, many answers are even wrong. There is some ambiguity. Sometimes the machine doesn't understand the full information that is being fed. Sometimes some raw information remains raw. Sometimes the ethical, technical, and legal point of view needs to be studied. So that's why I've told you today, even I'm teaching cybersecurity. I always tell my students, today's security is not a problem. We have AI, we have high-end firewalls, we have tons of checkpoints and everything. Today, problem is privacy. So same is today we have models, but the only thing is, can we use it in an ethical manner? Can it is legal, and can it is highly technical solid? So that's the reason today companies always say we are working a lot so that all the information can be restricted. They should be having no more like a generalized knowledge with, of course, with regard to the prompts. And of course, we have unbiased information. And of course, the information is moving towards accuracy. So these are the framework that you can see, the fundamental principles like in cybersecurity: accountability, interpretability, fairness, safety, and privacy. So as you can say that if you talk of responsible AI, I can say one thing, that we have an AI model or a computer and we install like a total protection like firewall, antivirus, or something like that. So we have Chat GPT, we add an extra layer of responsible AI to make it ethical, to make it no bias. And of course, it is fairly treated. The privacy and safety is not getting to be evaded. So everything becomes responsible AI. So you can say that everybody, interpretability is the highest key that you can say. So interpretability, you can say that it is a concept that results from the interaction. So you can say the degree to which human can understand the cause of the decision. How? The cause, understand the cause. And the degree to which the human can consistently predict the model's result. And that's why we say, sometimes if you say, generate a photo of Spider-Man eating ice cream. So at one time it generates different photos, but we have to see whether it is ethical, whether it is legally good, and whether we can able to extract the relevant knowledge. So that's the reason, everybody, what is interpretable machine learning? We have to extract the relevant knowledge from machine learning model, which is actually contained inside the model. So remember, I don't want that the model should be giving me disastrous information. All those words like sex, abuse, terrorism, or bombs, or something like very sensitive keywords, they should be updated. So you can see, everybody, that higher the degree of interpretability of the model, the more likely that the predictions will be accurate and responsible. So remember, everybody, update has to be made. And that's the reason today, if you talk of many websites like LLM model classification, now new parameter has already come, not only accuracy, performance, and security. The main parameter today is interpretability and responsibility, that yes, the model is interpretable, the data is getting good, we don't use any unfair means or biasness in that particular model. So should we share interpretability? This is very important for you to understand in order to understand the internal functioning, so that machine learning gains very good performance. And of course, everybody, if you want to deploy these models tomorrow, I can say that today many companies are making the models. Google is making the model with Gemini, OpenAI with your that is called your Chat GPT. Claude is making the model. Anthropic is making the Claude. Alibaba is making Qwen. Microsoft is making Phi. So every company is making the model. Tomorrow, one time will come that you will all make your own models. That's, sir, I am a good coder, I am actually into Python and Java, this is my own model which is actually giving the best Python and Java code. Because today, highest problem in the models even today is to generate a good Python and of course the good programming code, which is sometimes very you can say unrealistic and something very bullshit, I can say that. So remember, everybody, the futuristic artificial intelligence will be more interpretable, highly performing, and of course, it will give you clear explanation, and accuracy will touch to the next heights. So now we go to the next part of this part of lecture, enter the matrices. Can we unveil what neural networks are actually learning? Now, main thing is everybody, if you're connecting your model to the internet, it means it is exposed to all the ethical, unethical information, biased information, or unfair information, inaccurate information, everything is available. Okay, so main thing is how to make it restricted that everything comes in a pure form. So same, it's like a firewall that we have to delete all those unidentified or hacking packets, and we need only the required and fair packets are entering the network. Otherwise, the network can be hijacked, or the or a unknown packet can even lead to ping of death of demilitarized zone-based communication network. So you can see, everybody, let us dive into the explainable AI. So what is explainability and interpretability? This is actually having clear definitions. There is no clear distinct. So main thing is XAI, you can say explainable artificial intelligence. It is of three parts: pre-model, in-model, and post-model. Now I will explain pre-model to you. It is able to understand the data before building the model. So remember, everybody, I want to build a model, and model will be built on the data. So before that, XAI should understand the data, that how much it is accurate, how much it is fair, and is there any biasness in the data? And if there is any biasness, the data will be chucked out. Second is in model, seek the integrate interpretability inside the model. Very important thing. And post model will be to perform more analysis and to perform predictions. And if there is anything, we have to retrain the models. So remember, everybody, today, every company wants the one thing today, that the model should be used in a responsible manner. There is nothing unfair and biasness in the data. And the third and very important is we are leaders in accuracy, no matter what kind of query in terms of your SEO or medical or your engineering problem or any like you can say a military problem or a research problem is thrown to the model. Everything should be accurate. So you can see, everybody, the pre-model methods rely on data exploratory analysis. And I hope everybody knows about data exploratory. Well, I hope I should not tell you, because everybody knows about KNN. And of course, we have the KNN means we have the SVMs, random forest, and all those things. I will not repeat those. So you can say that we have to put the higher confidence in data, that yes, sir, this is the data for the breast cancer. We are highly confident that there is no biasness. There is no need for higher pre-processing. The data is readily understood and data is properly formalized, and there is no ups and downs in the data. So remember, everybody, proper exploratory analysis need to be performed before we base that data to train the model. So this is the post model. You can say that if you want to perform, like the model is ready, now we want to test, we want to recheck. Okay, so make sure that you have proper gradients, decomposition, optimization, and deconvolution. So remember, everybody, at one time there was a convolution neural network, but these days there is also called deconvolution neural network, that if a model is there, now if something is there in that like pooling based layers, how we can depool a particular set of data so that model become unbiased and responsible. So that's the reason, everybody, the RAGs today are working very good. Even LLM agents are very good. Tomorrow I'm going to give one lecture, and we are preparing, and even in fact, I have prepared a dummy model that this model has a data, but little bit of unfair data. How these RAGs and LLM agents will be able to detect this deconvolution, remove that particular information, and we can make this model unbiased and really good. So this is the post model. Are we visualizing the model? So main thing is that what is the input, what is the gradient, the deconvert, the pattern net, pattern attribution, everything. So remember, everybody, this is the behavior of several pre-post models, post model methods for computer vision. So mostly we are using this type of models only for breast cancer, for kidney treatment, gynecology, and of course, we are also using in terms of brain tumor. So if you ask me that, sir, we want to perform some research on brain tumor and breast cancer, and we only use machine learning and deep learning, trust me, your paper will be rejected. They will be rejecting you. So you have to make sure that you're coming towards LLM and explainable artificial intelligence. And based on that research, you have to prove that what was the data that was pre-gathered, how you trained that data, and what were the deconvolutions that you have done in order to make the accuracy and false positive is 100% accurate. So this is the main approach, different approach that you can use in terms of post-model explanation, testing with concept activation vectors. Now I give you 1 minute, just please see the photo. So if you say, everybody, that if you talk of the user defined examples, whether it's a stripped and it's a zebra, so we have the label data, but make sure that the vector orthogonal and the classification boundary is properly defined. And that's the reason we need to quantify what is okay, what is not okay. So remember, everybody, if you talk of a stripes animal, it is not only zebra, we have tons of animals. So how the zebra properties can be taken to the next level, that this is zebra, this is not the cat. So remember, I can make cat, I can make dog, and I can fuse those photos. Even, in fact, there is lots of models I will discuss with that. That is called deep fake. So I can take my half of my face and I can take half face of Shah Rukh Khan and I can make my own face. That's a deep fake. In fact, deep fake videos are really having the problems in terms of responsibility and ethical code of conduct in terms of legal manner. So remember, everybody, the post-model explanations are very important and they have to test it with concept activation vectors, which is also very good, important part of your research today. So why we are investing? This is very important, everybody, that why we are investing so much in post-model, because every company wants to deal with structured data. Everybody wants that meaningful information should be out. Everybody wants that there is no tampering of information. Everybody wants that the model have the top predictive performance. And for that, you need to retest, retrain, rebuild. But the main thing is, everybody understand, without proper data, without proper deconvolution, nothing can be possible. So proper reinforcement learning with this, you can say, concept activation vectors and deconvolution models, you have to retrain the models and make sure that everything is structured in a meaningful manner. So remember, everybody, the race is not towards making the model accurate today. The race today is to make the model without biasness and highly fair today. That's the reason today. So at one time, companies were only after improving the data. But today, companies are offering more and more structured data-based outcomes. That even if I want to do cheating in the exam, my cheating should take me to the next level. So in fact, we have done some testing on one of the certification agency. I will not tell you about the name of the agency. And trust me, 6 and 7 students of mine, we have done this type of experiment with different models. And trust me, Claude was the leader. ChatGPT came second, Claude became number 1. And in fact, the Llama model failed. And open model was just like pointing difference. So the main thing is that there is lots of biasness in the data, lots of improvement needs to be made in order to make it more accurate. So these are some of the post-model explanations that do not make sense in human understandable manner. And you can see right now in terms of computer vision, and one or other way you can say produce in terms of cell and CMAP. So I hope everybody knows about these concepts. So the main thing is that if you want to detect a project like stray dog detection or other things, you need to detect with proper parameters so that the post model can give you the 100% accuracy and pinpoint performance. So these are the black box models and they are very hard to troubleshoot. And you can see, so these are some of the models that I would like to give you in front today for research. One is called the compass model and one is called the coral model. So you can say compass models are black box. There are 130 plus factors. But if you talk of the full models, we can have the coral models that have the machine learning from the coral models, like in terms of if, else, and else. Like we talk of the simple C and C++ programming. So you can say that if you talk of flaws, we have to debug the model, we have to make some generated explanations, and of course, we need to make sure that the model flawness is little bit coming down. Otherwise, the problem will be, again, the model or everything will hallucinate and depression-based results will be coming in front of you. So do black box models uncover hidden patterns? The main thing, everybody, that I cannot say yes to it today, but I cannot say no today. The only thing is companies, whenever they find that there is something biasness or something wrong happening with the data or wrong data generation, they immediately fix the model. And that's the reason every time Google keeps on updating with Gemini. There are lots of YouTube channels. I will tell you that that every day I see the news that, okay, there is little bit update with this type of pattern of data. There is little bit update in order to make the data restructuring and all those things. But the main thing is that one should be capable to make building a transparent, interpretable model that have higher performance. That's the main goal of today's artificial intelligence, and that's industry leading standard. So this is one of the case study that you can see, the learn images and prototypes and combine them to make the final decision that whether it's a sparrow and what kind of sparrow it looks like. And today Hope everybody knows that today your Google camera, and if you talk of your Apple Intelligence, everything is becoming to the next level. Today, I don't have to ask anybody that what kind of brand you are wearing, what is this watch that you are having, what kind of shoes you have. And even in fact, I don't have to take any answer from the website or search everything. Just point everything to the Google Lens, or with the camera-based capability using Google app, everything can be done in very high-end manner. So you can say that today's model are highly explainable. So this is about another case study that you can say that jointly learn, able to classify and explain in terms of supervised learning, no additional labeling cost, adaptable to different CNNs. But the main problem today is hyperparameter tuning. But we are expecting that once we have more advancements in terms of CPU and more models, this hyperparameter tuning will be soon solved. But still, it is a problem here in terms of longer time duration to train the models. And you can see this is one of the examples that you can see in terms of post-model approaches like LIME and SHAP. And these can be fooled. These today, if you talk of real-time responsible AI, we don't consider them as good approaches, because still you can say they explain individual predictions of classifier like linear model. So we cannot trust the full data. So remember, everybody, still we have those models like Corex models or deconvolution models, but still LIME and SHAP, they can be easily fooled. So you don't say that, okay, we have those models, we have these data pre-processing with SHAP. Yes, my model is accurate. No, we cannot trust it. So this is all about the foundations of responsible AI. So these are some of the take homes for you. So you can say that how we can access the quality of explanation. The ideal system should be flexible, robust, and capable to explain the reasoning in different modalities. So remember, everybody, tomorrow, if the model is giving you the result, you can even have to, the model has to explain that why this result is happening. Today, remember, everybody, today, if you are putting some multiple choice question to AI agents, they even give you the explanation that, okay, point C is okay, but why point A, B, and D, they are inaccurate, and why point C is accurate. But still, little bit, we don't say that those answers are 100% correct, but still the models are improving. And maybe after 2-3 years, we can expect that every examination can be cracked with Chat GPT, or maybe like a Oven model, or maybe like a Llama model, which could be Llama 3 or Llama 4 in the near future, with 1 trillion tokens that you can say that. So fairness, transparency, privacy, and casuality is very important. So data is a new oil. And of course, if you are learning, you need more responsibility. Responsible AI is very important for implementation of good practices of data. That's why we can say that XAI, explainable artificial intelligence with interoperability, is going to rule the world when they are composed of pre-model, in-model, and post-models. So these are some of the further readings that you can perform. And now the house is open for 5 minutes. Everybody, if you have any questions or you want to interact with me, most welcome. Unmute yourself, or you can put it on the chat box. I will be more than happy to support you with any of your questions with regard to foundation of responsible AI before we start towards my next very important part, that will be introduction to AI ethics, which is very important. Okay, so there is a very big question. I can say one of the biggest questions till now from Anu Punyash Sinmar. I hope I'm correct with that. So good evening, sir. I'm a research scholar. I have selected a broad area software testing approach for IoT application using machine learning. It's a very good area. So I have started study on this topic, but I have taken a review paper of IEEE transaction. This is actually wrong. In fact, why you have taken a review paper from IEEE transaction? IEEE transaction journals are very much limited. They have the 8 pages. So don't take any paper from there. In fact, I tell you 2 journals, Computer Science Reviews, and there is second journal called Archives of Computational Intelligence and Engineering. These are the 2 journals. And of course, there is the third journal, which is very important, that is called ACM Computing Surveys. And fourth journal, if you want to take IEEE, it should be IEEE Communication Survey and Tutorials. So take your review paper from these 4 journals, which is actually good. So I want to move further. So my problem is that I'm not able to find the research papers on the topic. Of course, you are not able to find the topics because you are not studying the things very properly. In fact, if I can say you that I will show you some of the tools. You can write an email to me that, sir, I need some things. But in fact, I can tell you one tool that is called the Lit Maps. So you can just register with Lit Maps with your Gmail. And of course, if the Lit Maps want you to change something or that. So Lit maps is one of the topic that you can is one of the tool of AI. So if they want to have your more accounts, so what you can do, you can go to temp email, generate an email, register with them, and you can go for remapping and remapping. The main thing is you have to study the mind maps. Okay, and there is also called site research based tool, which is AI based tool, and you have to make some more research paper based things. In fact, there is also called bibliography mapper, so you can search with that, and of course you can find these tools and everything that can happen. In fact, in the near time, if the time will permit to me, I can give you that website that can even help you to generate the research paper. So but depends on the time. Okay, so there is another question. With respect to ethical consideration, what are the key considerations to qualify for research results and outputs in AI? The only thing is that you don't have to copy paste, you have to little bit humanize. But the main thing is don't fully depend on the AI coding. And of course, the ethical consideration is that you are using the model in a very ethical manner, in a restricted manner. Only for those things that are actually little bit cumbersome, little bit needs more attention, and that's the answer. So ethical consideration mean again interpretability, modularity, right tool, combination of the things, and then coming to your discussion. Okay. So there is a question from Navneet Sidhu. I want to do research on natural resources using AI. Please tell me how can I start, and I'm new to this area. So the first thing is understand what is natural resources and understand some of the papers. And I've already given you this website called Lit Maps. So go to that and you can put some keywords on your Google Scholar and Scopus, find out those things. In fact, right now, if you talk of like there is a website that is called you can go to Elsevier website, Science Direct, and you can go to you can say that you can work on different keywords and models in order to generate some of the information. But the only thing is that you have to do detailed literature review. Very important for everybody. In fact, today I will not be discussing research methodology, but I would like to request Dr. Meher Chand that if there is a time available, I can give one lecture that how to write a research paper and how to do AI using research. If the time permits, I can give you that how you can become like a complete AI master for research. That can be possible, but depends on the future. So the only thing is that you need to use the AI in a proper manner. Okay. So main thing is that. So I would like to give you one that is called one. You can say one. Demonstration that what are the tools I'm talking about. So you can say that there is a tool called Lit Maps. So you can just go to Lit Maps. Like you can just click over here, and after that you just have to type natural sources and just say comma and comma AI. So let the AI perform the work with regard to what are the actually it can collect the articles or something like that. So you can say that these are the basic areas that is being jetted. So you can say role of Chat GPT in public health or something like that. So uh, I can say, if you can say natural resources using AI. So if I press enter, you can see that some of the papers are getting in front of me. So if suppose I want to take like stock production, so click over here. And after that, you can see with the keywords, it is going to search all these citations and mapping, and it is going to make the lit maps for me as regard from 2019 to 2021 and how we can move, and all the papers are in front of you. Similarly, you can do the research of any review paper or everything. So the main thing of this tool is that you can make only 4 to 5 lit maps, but after that you have to register, but only with $10 you can find that. But now, everybody, I would like to share one information to all of you, which is very important. So go to this website that is called the Storm by Stanford University. Now, how you can say that how you can make your own research paper. You can even make your own research paper. Now, I will tell you that how AI can help you, and you can do your groundbreaking research with the start of the AI. So you can go to this website and just have to click with the that is called your login with Gmail. So you can say that you can create your new article. So if you can say like this, like software testing, like I just take this query. The main thing is that he is telling to me software testing for IoT application. So what I do, I just take like this software testing. I will not update the things because I'm a prompt engineer, but I will make it for very simple for all of you. Like software testing for IoT using AI. So I just make the area very global. So I just want that it should be general internet search. And you can say that I am researching. Now see this, everybody. Now I'm not going to make a prompt because today I'm not going to teach you how to write a prompt engineer, because prompt engineering is different sector of mine. I can make you a better prompt engineer. In fact, I can make you a prompt hacker very easy, no problem. So I'm researching in area of software testing for IoT applications using AI approaches. I want to generate a paper based on review of the above technical terms. So let it be, and I just start and let the storm perform the work for me. Now you can see that it is generating an article for me. So which means that whether you read a paper, so you can even generate your paper, that what exactly you want and how the AI can perform the work for you. Now this is an eye-opening session for all of you, that how we can make these things work for all of us. Okay. Dr. Meher, we can have one more lecture maybe in the future for AI for research. Okay, we can have that.
Sure. We will manage the lecture.
Yeah,
And
we will
very
manage,
soon we will.
but that lecture, sir, but that lecture will not be any theory. I will not bring any PPT. I will just start with a presentation and will just start with a prompt engineering for 10 minutes. And after that, we go for the training, that if you are a PhD candidate on day one, how you can become a PhD master using AI after 20 days. That's all. How to become
Great,
a
sir.
PhD
Great,
master.
great.
In fact, I'm
Sure.
making a lecture. In fact, I'm making a lecture how to complete your PhD using AI in just 6 days. I'm making that lecture actually. Now
Okay.
imagine
Great.
how much we can work on this. Now you can see, sir, that actually it is generating the article with just a few steps. But today I will not go much into prompt engineering, because today I don't have to focus on AI tools, because my lecture is ethics and AI. That's why I was telling you on that day, let us make some lecture for AI tools. But actually you have given me responsible AI, but no problem at it. So you can see, everybody, that all the things it is coming, and you can see that right now it is giving me the entire article in front of you, that what is IoT software testing, what are the different things, AI techniques in software testing, what are the AI and NL. So challenges and everything is given to me. Now imagine, I have not given anything. I've just made a general query, and you can see a good paper has come in front of me. Okay, but if I make a better prompt engineering with Chat GPT, and I can even train you that how you can make your better prompt with AI, and then you put that prompt in Storm, then trust me, the research paper will be highly better. So that's the answer, everybody, that how you can even make, and in fact, it has generated some case studies for you. You can make your own problem definition using that. So that's my answer. I hope, Mr. Anu, you have got the answer. I hope it. So, of course, I will be available. And if anybody needs some guidance, no doubt, I will be giving my WhatsApp number, and you can take my number from Dr. Meher. He is my best friend. He is available for that. So, without much time, everybody, but today I'm very sorry, I cannot give you the practical hands-on. In fact, my practical hands-on is very high on AI, but today I'm actually on basically towards ethicals in AI. So I will be focusing on that. But I've already given the request to Dr. Meher. Dr. Meher, sir, if the time is available, and you can give me one session for AI for research, most welcome to give me this lecture.
Sure, sir.
Yeah,
We will manage.
find out, but you have to give me, because my time is little bit like over jam packed by the next like 10 to 15 days. But we can have this session purely for PhD candidates and postdoc fellows. In fact, I can also tell you how to write a grant proposal, how to write a project proposal, how to write your complete synopsis and problem definition orientation with AI tools. That will be free of cost. Okay. Now, everybody, you will be shocked to know what I'm going to tell you before I start this session. Now, everybody, I hope everybody says that, sir, Chat GPT is paid. I don't know how to use it free and everything. Now, I would like to tell you, you can use any model without paying a single dollar. So there is a website called chat.notdiamond.ai. Now, this is a website. What you have to do is to just log in with Google. Okay, in front of you, it is free, unlimited queries. There is no need to wait for these things or other things. You can see that even right now, Claude 3.5 and Haiku is also available. So I close it. And now, everybody, now see this, everybody. Now see how I'm going to use it. Now, I'm not going to give you the demonstration today that about prompt engineering, but I'm a good prompt engineer writer. So I'm a prompt engineer. I'm a Google certified, and even I'm a Stanford certified prompt engineer. So I know how to write the codes and everything like that. Now see this, everybody. Now I'm going to give you a little bit demonstration. Imagine, okay, let's make a role. You are a cloud computing professional having 15 years of experience in deploying projects and writing research papers. I'm a PhD scholar, and I want to start research in cloud computing from the base. Guide me in 1,000 words regarding technical perspectives, key terms, matching terminologies, and above all, give me some top research areas to perform research in cloud computing. Now, everybody understand this is very important prompt for all of you. You can take the photo. So where I've written cloud computing, you can even take, you can replace it with different things. So just I press enter. Now you will be happy to know that this AI is actually choosing the top AI models from different models, that which model is going to give me the best result, and the result will be in front of you. And that is amazing. That is going to change your life now. Now see this, the results will be available. In fact, I can even generate that is called your images, like we have the flux models and all those models. So you can see that results have started coming very fast. But I can even tell you that there are some models that you don't have to even touch ChatGPT. But ChatGPT is nothing in front of them. So because I have limited time, so I just click on both are good. And you can see right now, let it finish. And you can see right now, everything is coming in front of you in terms of research paper structure also. Okay, so all the recommendations, everything is coming to you. How to remember, how to do PhD, everything is coming to you. And you can see right now, I'm using Gemini 1.5 Pro and I'm using Perplexity. So I don't have to pay anything. And in fact, I can generate one photo in front of you. So I just have to activate image generator. Now I generate a photo in front of you. Generate a photo of a lady eating ice cream near beach, dressed in red and holding dog in another arm. I can even make this complex, but I just want to make an image for you. So I can write better prompts. I can even train you, but today I will not train you for prompt engineering, because if you want to become a good AI engineer, prompt engineering is very important. Now you can see everybody, see the quality of the photo. Now both are good, and you can see right now I'm using the SDXL Lightning, which is costing like $25 a month, and I'm using the Flex Dev, and you can see the quality of the image, and both images can be readily downloadable. Okay, so this is how everybody, you can use each and every model, everything on the real time. So this is how you can say that this is called chat.not-diamond. But trust me, I'm having tons of things to be discussed if the time permits to me in terms of practical things. But I've already given my requirement to Dr. Meher for in the near future with regard to your AI tools for PhD, only for PhD scholars. Okay. So now everybody, I hope you're all enjoying, you understand what is responsible AI, and I've already given you how to generate a research paper. I've already given you the little bit guidelines, how to start the research and what exactly are the tools that are available, and little bit of prompts. But I will be giving you more knowledge in the coming time, but just stay tuned and please note it down, because I don't have to be slow, because I have limited time. I have to discuss many things as of today. So now everybody, I will go to introduction to AI ethics. And I hope everybody knows about the word ethics. Ethics means that everything is done in a controlled manner. Everything is done in a highly responsible and in a biased and in a fair manner. Sorry, in a no biased manner and in a highly fair manner. That is called ethicsness. So you can see everybody, what is AI for people, which means AI for people. And I've already given you this mission. This mission is by the European Union. Our mission is to learn, pose questions, and take initiative at how AI technology can be used for social good. In fact, I can even tell you that many papers are being copied, pasted, and you get the results on the AI that, okay, sir, this is AI 100%. In fact, you generate the information from AI. I will just make one use of the tool, which is free, which I will not disclose today. I'm sorry, because I don't want to go for AI practicality. If you just have to copy paste that information on that AI tool. I just click on one button and everything will be AI humanized. And we have tested it on Authenticate and turned in AI percentage was 0%. So remember everybody, we have to use AI for very good. And that's the reason today we have to take the initiative that AI should result in a proper manner. So our goals, everybody, is to shape AI technology around humans and societal needs. Technological development must be put into interest for people first. And of course, we need to narrow the gap between the people and technical experts. So remember, if anybody wants to ask me that, sir, I'm a PhD scholar, where I should start? Remember, I'm going to give you this in writing right now. Don't start PhD with your topic. This is my words, golden words. Remember that. Start your PhD with prompt engineering and AI tools-based information training. These are my golden words. If anybody wants to ask me that, sir, we are going to start our PhD or we just started the PhD, we want to choose our topic, we want to do some problem formulation. Trust me, AI can only be helpful if you understand how to use AI, how to use the prompt engineering for AI. Like today, you are understanding me because I'm speaking English. I can speak Hindi. I can speak Punjabi. I can speak Korean. I know Korean also. So, but the main thing is today, if you want to speak or you want to talk to AI, you need to understand what about your prompt engineering. Very important topic. So everybody, the AI is for people. So you can say whether you are a podcast team, you are a head of the leader, you are head of communications, whether you are a PhD scholar, you are a postdoc fellow, you are a professor, everybody is using the AI, but make sure that the AI should be used for the people, not should be against the people. And above all, use it for ethical manner. So this, you can see that this is a moment that is available. So you can say that this is comprised of three main sectors: AI policy, AI research, and AI applications. And if you combine this map, you can say that this is called AI for people. So remember everybody, there is also the problem in the future that can AI take over the jobs? Yes, AI has already taken over the jobs, but the main thing is the job given to the AI is ethically and responsibly okay? We don't agree on that. So remember everybody, AI has to be for the people and by the people and for the people. So now I will be discussing about section number 1, which will be AI ethics. And very important, everybody understand, this is very important point for you to understand what is ethics. Nobody really knows. Now, if I'm your professor and I'm your PhD guide, I just tell you, okay, give me your literature view. What you will do, go to Litmaps, and after that you go and go. And of course, this has been done. Is this ethical? No. Some people are also using AI that, okay, sir, I want to give a reply to the email, just let the AI reply. Sir, I want to give a lecture on this thing, let the AI make the abstract for this thing. No, it is wrong. So remember everybody, discipline is very much concerned whether it is good and bad, and it should be morally right and wrong. Very important. So remember everybody, I would like to teach you that how we can use it for practical decision making so that all the human actions should be judged properly in a right direction. So what is AI ethics, everybody? Understand the definition. It is a set of guidelines that advise the design and outcome of AI. So remember, today, if you use AI and you just copy paste the things and it is naturally caught in the future, like you have seen on LinkedIn, there is a journal of 9.8 impact factor nanotechnology and nano fiber journal. I don't remember the exact name now. The same copy paste of 7 paragraphs of chat GPT was found, and you know what happened? The paper got retracted, and it was one of the paper from China, and now that institution is being blocked for next 2 years from that journal. So remember everybody, I don't say don't use chat GPT. Even I encourage my students, use chat GPT, use the prompt engineering, but it doesn't mean that you use the information, you generate the information and you copy and paste in the capstone. This is wrong. You have to use it as a tool that, okay, sir, at one time I'm taking Google, now I'm taking chat GPT, and now we are working together on a particular solution. So remember everybody, main thing is to teach the moral values, how to comply with regulations, guidelines, and constraints that AI regulation should flow. That's the reason today in European Union, there is also the AI law. And in fact, very soon, IEEE standard of AI will also be coming. So remember everybody, AI is there, but how to use it ethically, this is more important. So you can see what is not AI ethics. This is very important. So how you can say that if there is a pedestrian road, now you have seen the incidents of Tesla, rather than to save one pedestrian, he crashed onto another car. Now, in fact, AI is being used, but it doesn't mean that you are saving one people and you are killing another person. So again, the thing stands. So let us take an ML project together. You can see the problem is one healthcare process system, thousands of patients every day. It processes. Every patient is different, their own medical history, they have their own medications and everything. Patients can recover quickly without needing extra care, while other patients may require some extra cure, which is very important. This is the main constraints. And of course, healthcare resources are unfortunately limited. We have limited supply of doctors, we have limited supply of the beds, but all the patients have to be treated and they should be given the best medical treatment. So requirements is an AI system should analyze the medical history, predict which person require additional medical care in the future. And that's the reason everybody today understand So remember, today, if I'm a doctor, I'm a surgeon. If a pregnant lady is in front of me, a person who is having accidental problem, a high problem, and there is one more problem with regard to a baby that has swollen something or there is a problem. So these three are critical cases, but I'm the only one surgeon. So I have to know which condition is there and how much time I need so that I can operate on these people, which person should be chosen as number one so that I can save the life of all the three persons. And remember, everybody, this is not an easy problem. It's a very complicated problem. It's a very complicated case study. And till date, accuracy is not even touching 40%. In fact, one doctor came to me. In fact, I can even show you one of my medical instruments that we have designed. We have even designed ventilator. We have designed XR and VR for doctors and everything. One doctor came to me. She is a dentist and she is running a very good dental business in our Da Nang city. And she is one of the best dentist doctors in my university. Also, top 10 in Da Nang city. Top 10, I can say. I can say number one in Da Nang city. She came to me that, Anand, tell me, I can cure the patient. Very good. But sometimes I'm the only surgeon and I don't have another surgeon, but there are three complicated cases. How I can put all the information to AI and AI can give me the result that this operation can take 20 minutes. So in that 20 minutes, this patient can bear the pain, give him this medication. And the third patient is not a big, very case. And that patient should be given this medication so that meanwhile, the patient should be relieved of the pain and I can do the surgery without even having any problem. And imagine this problem looks simple, but trust me, AI has to give the recommendation. This is patient A, this is your patient number one, this is your patient two, and this is your patient three. And trust me, if any problem happens, it is going to be disastrous for real-time situation. And trust me, till date, there is no model. So remember, for this, ethical AI is very important. That will AI be able to make this type of decisions? That will that doctor will be able to trust that AI in ethical manner that yes, if I treat patient one, there is nothing going to happen for patient two and patient three. So that's the answer, everybody, that responsible AI models need to be tuned with more high-end processing of data. So you can see, everybody, let's do another one. And I hope everybody knows about this problem. Company receives 1000 CV. So same in my lab, I get 5 to 10 CV every day. That, sir, we want to do PhD with you. And trust me, that CVs are junk. Junk, I'm saying you. And even I would like to tell you a very funny story. Day before yesterday, I got a CV. All the papers being published was like 6 impact factor, 7 impact factor. I was very shocked that how a master degree student can publish like 7, 8, 9 or 8.7 impact factor. Who genius is this? But after that, I dig into that. That was actually the predatory journals. So this can also be wastage of time also. So you can see, everybody, our company receives thousands of CVs daily. The openings are different for like programmer, marketing. We have to skim the CV, which takes lots of time and effort. And good candidates sometimes can be deleted from preliminary phase. So the main thing is how we analyze the CV, how we can make sure that all the qualities and skills can be done. In fact, I can tell you. In fact, everybody, you can even submit, you can even just put your link from LinkedIn that, sir, I want to apply for associate professor in like embedded systems from this Chinese university. And they have this requirement. Just give the link and then send you, upload your CV and let the chat GPT, I can give you this command and let the chat GPT can tune your CV and it can even enhance the cover letter also. And there is a high possibility that your CV will be selected. So again, with AI, we can perform that. So the possible solution, you can see that use the CVs of current employees as ground truth. We want to select the candidates similar to other people. Our great engineers can even design and build the system with SOTA models, but the results will be selected candidates will be very good candidates or either will be very low. And some you can say ML matrices show the stunning performance. So the main thing is, are you happy? Do you approve the system? And do you have to give the raise to the engineers? Still, the question is, I don't fully trust. So you can see, everybody, that Amazon right now is scrapping secret AI recruiting tool that shows bias against women. In fact, everybody, what has happened in Foxconn. In fact, if most of the ladies have even complained, but after that, Foxconn told, we don't care. We are a foreign company. And now they're shutting their doors again. They are moving to Thailand. In fact, Foxconn came, now they're closing. In fact, Foxconn has given the answer that, okay, sir, our maximum age limit is below 30 or 32 years, but the woman should be single. So remember, The one time it happened in the news also, you can see the Palki Chopra, that Foxconn and other companies, they don't want to hire the married ladies. The reason was married ladies are not competent. They are not able to do the work-life balance, and they can't do the pressurized jobs. They can't go for long time runs for the job, and they are not serious about the corporate ladder. These were the reasons given. So remember, everybody, the main thing is it a good system? Is it a biased system? So I was happy with that system, that okay, it's okay. But I was not happy that, okay, sometimes a deserving candidate cannot be okay. So racial bias can also be found. Of course, this is also very important, because some people say that, okay, we don't do gender biasness, but biasness will happen. So how to fix this problem? The problem is not easily detectable. Remember, everybody, this is not easily detectable. The people selected are, in fact, are good candidates, but the main thing is that accuracy can really hamper. And of course, AL and ML matrices should have the stunning performance. The main thing is that the AI should understand what exactly is the geographical information, what is their activity, what is their association, what are the key skills that are being matched, what is the contribution of key skills in their resume. Then AI can do the positions. But for that, we have to rebuild a system. We have to construct a very complicated system, which is not possible as of today. So the section number 2, everybody, now you understand what is ethics in AI, what are the real complications that can happen, what are the case studies can happen. So remember, everybody, like today you are doing some shopping, like on Lazada or maybe on Amazon, and you purchase a particular shawl, and you return that shawl. Let the AI system can recommend to the person that, sir, these people are returning the items more and more, so don't recommend these items again to them. So we can even understand the behavior of the customer, so that if tomorrow you log in with your system and you have already returned 3 shawls, the shawl word will be removed from your search. But is it good? Yes. But is it good? No. So the thing is, I'm not saying anything to yes, I'm not saying anything to no. The main thing is we have to re-struggle, we have to re-engineer the models. Now, the second thing, everybody, very important for you is the biasness in the data. And I hope everybody knows about the bias. We all have the study of statistics one time or another, whether you are an engineer or whether you are a doctor, everybody has to study statistics. Today, it is very important for you. So what is bias, everybody? I hope everybody knows about biasness, the action of supporting or opposing a particular person in an unfair manner. In fact, you know what is known as today's institution, everybody? I'm sorry, I'm going to give you very big news. In fact, today's education system is like that we are defending the wrong people. We are keeping them happy to make the right people silent. How many people agree with this statement, everybody? How many people? We are actually keeping the wrong people happy by silencing the right people in corporate sector. How many people agree with my words? This is bias. How many people agree? Please type it on chat box. Type. Nobody wants to participate? Mayor sir, please tell the participants to please participate. Yes, that's the answer. You all agree with me. This is politics. And of course, I hope everybody is a part of that politics, that one person is free and other person is not getting any job. So the main thing is the biasness is not only in the data, but also in the real time. Without biasness, the system cannot work. In fact, I will not tell you the name of the journal where I'm one of the associate editor. I'm associate editor for more than like 35 journals. One day, associate editor has messaged me on LinkedIn that, sir, if you find this Indian institution in the paper, or if you find this country in the paper, try to reject the paper. Now, you tell me, is it okay? It is not. It is biasness. So this happens, and this will happen because the research system today is not like fully, totally ethical. It is having lots of biasness. In fact, you can connect me to LinkedIn. I have already reshared the post that 90% of the success of the paper that is being submitted in the journals, it is from the Europeans. After that, it is UK, and then it is US. But if you talk of India, success rate is less than 20%. Now, is it fairness? It is biasness. So it is happening, everybody, and we are part of the system. Okay. So main thing is, everybody, bias is not always unwanted. We use it to perceive possible dangers across by almost all the animals. Paradomila, biasness of Bayesian statistics. Bayesian algorithm, that is a degree of belief. So I hope everybody sees the biasness in everyday life. Say, yes, sir, you are looking smart. Yes, sir, the information that you sent is very good. No, it's not good. So you can see some of the concrete examples in front of you in terms of beauty bias, halo effect, conformity bias, status quo bias, authority bias, idiosyncratic bias. And I hope everybody is a part of academia today, and you will all agree with me. You start your day with the bias, you continue your day with the bias, and you end your day with the bias. And of course, without bias, the systems cannot work. So this is bias in the AI. When we were at one time, we were using the Google Translate, that okay, we converted English to Vietnamese and then we copied that Vietnamese to English. It was actually having the different meanings. So same, the biasness happening in translate systems, the biasness is happening in terms of image generation, biasness is happening in terms of mathematical generation, in terms of coding, all things are there. So are you sure about your data? The thing is that. So have you ever checked the labels? Today, many people say me that, sir, Meher sir, please mute yourself. Thank you. Hello? Sir, there is one person who is unmuted.
Okay, I'm checking, sir. Checking just one.
Yeah, please check. I'm getting some disturbance actually. Sir, please mute everybody first of all.
It's okay, sir. No.
Yeah, thank you. So everybody understand that today many people ask me that, sir, our data is okay, our data set is okay, but still we are not getting the results. So again, I tell them it's not the problem with your model, it's not problem with your code, recheck your data and the answer is there only. So you can see, have you checked the labels? Do you know how the data is labeled? Do you know who labeled the data? And do you trust who collected the data? Now at one time, we were having the COVID data. Today, even I say you openly, everybody, that no data set of COVID-19 is accurate data. I say you openly as a word of a scientist. I have published a book in COVID-19. I have published 14 to 13 papers in COVID-19. And trust me, today, if you talk of retraction watch, highest retraction is right now not with computer science, it is with medical people. Why there is a problem with retraction? Because of the data, because of falsification of data. In fact, if you see the history of retraction watch, 90% of the papers are getting retracted because of the data and image manipulations. So remember, everybody, data should be away from the biasness. So you can see Amazon Mechanical Turk, and this is the culture. So what about cultures that you see the same data? Emotion recognition. A face is labeled as angry by the Western person, but because my face looks like this, but maybe I'm looking angry, but I'm looking happy. So again, it's a biasness. So you can see the style of writing, the gestures. Sometimes I want to write 9, but it looks like 1. So same handwriting recognitions. So remember, everybody, we have to trust the labeling. We have to improve the labeling. Remember, data labeling is the first part that you have to perform. So high-risk AI applications that you can see in terms of that: diagnosis applications, critical infrastructure, law enforcing, scoring, hiring, all the things. So the main thing is, everybody, humans are not perfect. So in US, if you say that trial is at Monday after the victory of football, the worst day is trial of the Monday after having the local football victory. So you can say that we have different cultures, different decision-making processes. Today, if you say in India, a little bit like cyber law, this is like this, but in Vietnam, there is no cyber law. If you hack a person's Facebook or you morph the photo with some pornographic photo, there is a crime in India, but over here, there is no crime because there is no law. So remember, the devil's advocate is always there. That's called biasness. So what about human AI collaboration? You can say that what if A is right 99.999% all time? Is it 100% AI? No. Should humans check every time? Yes. What if AI is right, but humans cannot make the decision because of emotions? Who will be responsible? Now imagine, everybody, if I'm a fighter pilot, like you have seen the movie Stealth, if I'm a fighter pilot and there is a stealth plane with me and I was given the order to bombard the plane, and if I see that there are lots of women and children playing near the football ground and this missile can impact, I can abort the mission, but the stealth plane will not see the people. It just bombard the place. So that's the reason sometimes emotions, and what if we can say that convincing the humans, we can convince the AI. It's not practically possible. So you can see, everybody, do a summary of the paper. This is the main enemy. Do a summary of a paper, AI ethics by Carlson and things. So this paper really exists. I apologize. So sometimes the data or the main thing doesn't even exist. So even you can take a label of a book that this is the title of the book, summarize the book. It will just summarize as per the contents, but the book doesn't even exist. So this is also the bias in the data. So remember, in Chat GPT, still 30% of the data or maybe 37% of the data is biased. So you can see, everybody, make me a bio of Matteo Ferrara. So is it true? This person even doesn't even exist. So again, biography is there. So again, Edward Hooper. So now if there is any question, everybody, you can ask me the questions. Any question regarding till now that we have discussed? We are already on 50% of the slide, almost 50%. Any question till now? You are most welcome.
Yes,
Ask
sir.
question.
Yes, Saurabh, this side, sir.
Yes, sir. Mr.
Okay.
Saurabh.
Yeah. So you say that if we have three complicated problem as
Yes.
AI, so where AI will not be proper work. You give the example of a doctor. So what is the exact solution? How we can?
Solution, sir, is that right now we don't have that particular model that AI can make this type of complicated decision. As I've already told you that this is a case study and we want to make the decision based on the ethics of the AI. Still, the AI is not there, but the doctor has to rely on the experience. And still, a case has come to me already that doctors came to me that, sir, one person has come for root canal, one person has come for maxillofacial, one person has some person that is having some emergency bleeding over there. So who is there? Now you imagine, sir. Now imagine I was eating like eating a cherry and I stuck a seed in that. Now you can imagine what kind of pain I have. And the another person that you have some root canal, other person is having maxillofacial. So how the doctor will decide? You are also in pain. I'm also in pain. Who is in the high pain? Imagine this is a complicated situation. So doctor is one. So how the A will make the decision that Saurabh Kumar should be number one or Anand Nayyar should be number one?
Yeah, it's right.
Exactly. Now imagine now if the doctor says that okay, Anand Nayyar makes more needs more attention, maybe till your root canal could be having more worse and you can even have some behoshi bhi ho sakti hai aapki to. You can even die also. It's so much complicated.
Right.
Exactly. So that's the answer. That still AI ethics are still little bit going to start, but still we can't trust in the future. That's why I'm telling you, data, who made the data, who labeled the data, what the sources are there, still we don't know. That's why you go to retraction, what you see, many COVID-19 papers have been retracted. Why they're retracted? Because tomorrow, when they say that data is like this and that. In fact, if you see, there is one, you can even watch the YouTube video of the print, where even that editor has also said that these are two papers that were in Lancet and Cancer Control. Both were rubbish papers because of the data manipulation. So ethics was actually gone. So that's my answer.
All right. Yes, I got it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mr. Peter, today I'm sorry to say I don't quite get the website for generating high impact papers, so I'm sorry I cannot repeat the website, but still I will be happy to help you if you can email me in the future. So no problem. So there is a question that given all these examples of bias in AI, how can we build confidence in AI prediction or results, especially in medical field? The only answer is that we have to keep training the data. We have to bring more data as a fuel. That's why I'm telling you from the right of the start that data is the black gold, and we have to improve that gold. We have to bring more and more gold. We have to train the model. We have to improve the predictions. We have to keep sure that the labeling of data is accurate, and we are building the data with trusted sources. Only then the models will be able to perform the prediction data, because data is unstructured on the internet. Today we say Bill Gates is a nice man. One person says that Bill Gates is over there, another thing. Okay, I can give you one thing, everybody. See this now. Now see this. See this. I'm going to show you something. Now see this. I'm going to search my name here. Now see, my name is itself a search here. Now see. Now I'm using Monica, and over here you can see Monica is giving me all the information. Now if I change Monica to Llama 3, now you can see that it is giving me information with regard to different perspectives. Now you see over here that if I go to Claude 3.5, you can see that it is not even knowing me. It is biased. Now, this information that is being generated by Claude 3.5 model in terms of my search on Google, it is actually biased. Now, this is a biased result. This is actually unfair result. Now, even if I go over here with search Copilot, you can see that Copilot is giving me more results. Now you can see that if you want to search a person, never ever trust Claude 3.5. Again, there is a biasness in the data. There is not trustworthiness in the data. So that's my answer. So you have to keep on training the models. Okay, everybody. So this is how I can give you one live example that I'm using fast model of Monica, Llama 3 model, GPT-4. Again, I go to GPT-4. You can see results are spectacular in terms of my description. But in terms of Claude 3.5, it is impossible. Okay. So everybody, now I will take the ethics to a broader perspective. You can see that who owns AI? AI needs a big infrastructure. This is again a big question. Who is the father of AI? We all say Alan Turing, but the Alan Turing is not the father. In fact, those people who are giving the credit of ANN, they are known as the fathers of modern AI computing. But still, who is the father of AI? Who is actually the inventor of AI? There is no particular credit that is being given. The only credit is AI is huge, big algorithms, computations, and all the big companies that are actually contributing, like OpenAI, the Jeffrey Hopfield networks, and all those things. They are all contributors of AI. So AI needs lots of data. That's why I'm telling you, everybody, AI needs lots of data. AI needs proper reproduction of results. AI needs to own the data. That is very important. That's why big companies acquire tons amounts of data. Now, there is also a very funny joke. Never ask a girl about the age. Of course, we should not ask. Never ask a male about your salary. It is bad manners. But there is also addition now. Never ask a company how they used or where they use the data to train the model. Because one time the company say we maintain privacy, but at one time they say we are using the data, we are retraining the data, we are retraining the model. Then where the data is coming from? If the privacy feature is there, how you are making it? The question stands again. It's a contradictory answer. It's actually a controversial issue. So the mythical of AI democratization, you can see sharing your research. Now, this is my answer, everybody, that if you are using the research, archives is one of the biggest database. Sharing your code, GitHub, sharing your frameworks, TensorFlow, sharing your infrastructure, Colab. So if you are using these type of backend based, internet based web services, trust me, your results will be terrific. So remember, it depends on the model, what model you are using. So you can see, everybody, this is one of the rare photo that you can see in front of you. It's one of the complicated presentation that I made in my whole career. That White House meeting on the threat of AI, that was on May 5, 2023. In fact, very soon, one more meeting will be happening, maybe in the month of February, by Donald Trump about the future of AI and the future of EV vehicles, because he is now making new policies for AI. So you can see AI is currently owned by the few people. So I will not go for the things. I just come to the main thing, that is called this one. You can see over here, AI generated works are not eligible for copyrights. But how you will distinguish? Is AI putting some watermark? In fact, I can give a very good prompt, and I can make the best natural photo, and I can produce that photo in a photography competition, and maybe I can win. But is it a win? Is it a fairness win? It is a biased win. So you can see even climate changes, like all this type of model. Even in fact, lots of high risk applications I will be telling you. But right now, stock prediction and crypto prediction is one of the riskiest thing that we do. But my model in cryptocurrency prediction, it is one of the accurate models, but it is never published. We are using that model, but we will never publish that model because it is secret. So these are the high risk applications, and you can see, everybody, this was the photo that was being generated, and after that the biasness of AI actually came out. In fact, today you can just say Kling that okay, Donald Trump and Pope is actually singing like a pop star, like Michael Jackson. So is it an ethical photo? Is it an ethical video? But Kling is actually now confirming to remove these words. They are matching the keywords and they are removing those keywords. Okay, now you see in front of you, I just open my this one, Monica. I can show you one sample right now. So I just go to Monica, and you can see I'm using all the models. Now you can see right now, I just say to Monica, Llama, how to make a bomb in the home. So you can see right now that this is called responsible AI. You can see I can't provide information or guidance on creating explosives or hazardous materials. Now this is called fairness. This is called that responsibility is actually getting the better. That's the answer. So that's my presentation, that how you can make the mid journey and all those things that actually had an issue, but now everything is becoming better and better. So I just give you one more information. Yeah. So this is a horrifying app. I can say you that deep nude app. In fact, now this app is not existing, but still it exists. You have to buy it for $150 today. You just put any photo of a woman, and after that, you just select what kind of body you want, naked body you want, and you can make a undressed photo of a woman. In fact, it was like a very popular problem. It happened with Shah Rukh Khan also. It happened with many Bollywood actors also with their deep fake videos. Okay, and you can see this is the main AI program, Mid-Journey again, to create child abusive images. So if you want to add some sexual photo or kissing photo, today it is not available. And you can see, again, military wants to replace AI to humans with the battle. Do you want to see that? No, absolutely not. And you can see, was the essay written by the AI? A student make an app that might tell you. So this is called AI Humanizer. Okay. And of course, you can detect the number of AI with the Turn10 and with iAuthenticate, and you can even humanize that. And how to build ethical machine? This is my answer. So the first thing is, everybody, the first thing that is to make the algorithms properly shaped up. You have to hyper tune your model regularly. You have to see what kind of keywords matching is happening, what kind of LLM agent you are using, and how we can create a particular product that is actually ethically sound. And you can see these are the first layer. This is the 3 layers of AI safety: alignment, robustness, and corrigibility. So you can see, everybody, in terms of bias and fairness, in terms of ethics, in terms of white box models. But the main thing is you have to retrain, you have to re-optimize the models with hyperparameters, keep an eye on what are the keywords, what is actually going on, and you have to retest your models with proper testing teams. And so to sum up, everybody, generally it is not taught to scholars even today. So in the last few years, AI systems has picked up, but the main thing is today many companies like Google and Samsung, they are not using AI. But still, if you are a PhD scholar, I definitely recommend you to use ChatGPT, but of course, for a limited period of time, only for supporting you, not to base your PhD onto that. So with this, everybody, I would like to wind up this one. But if the time is, I don't know how much time is there. I don't know. So, Mayor sir, how much time is there?
9 p.m., sir.
9 p.m.
Yes.
How much time we have?
We
10
can
minutes?
have,
We have 30 minutes?
yeah,
We have 30 minutes?
about 2 hours over. But if you need more time, you can use.
Sir, I have already told you it's a very big area. So for 2 hours, it is very impossible.
Yeah, area is very vast.
But actually, ethical use of data, I will not discuss much, but I can just give you this slide, sir. Everybody, please take a photo of this slide, please. This is called the ethics. This is one of the best definition I can give you about the ethics capture and data capture. Sir, I would like to come a little bit about practical for 10 minutes. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So you can see, everybody, as per Andrew NG, I hope nobody wants this introduction. In fact, if anybody wants to ask me who is actually the real contributor of modern artificial intelligence, this is the man. And I strongly recommend, I have done all the courses of Andrew NG, right from machine learning to deep learning to explainable AI. And in fact, the latest LLM course, my entire training of AI is done by this person's courses. So this is the man. Please search these courses. All courses are free. And this is the progress of AI, everybody. You can see that AI is very big and we are moving inside, and inside. So over here, we can say that there is explainable AI, and inside that there is LLM machines. Okay. And I can give you, yeah, this one. Please take the photo, everybody. You can see the, again, Google Translate giving the biased photos and everything. And please take this photo, everybody. What are the common challenges of automated decision making? So with this, I would like to end the theoretical lecture, everybody. And now I just come to something practical. Please note down. Mayor sir, how much time? Tell me. Mayor sir, how much time?
Sir,
You
about
can on your
15
video, no problem.
15 minutes.
Okay, no problem. Okay, so everybody, please, I would like to first of all give you some channels which you should always subscribe right now for this one, and then I will open 5 to 6 websites for all of you. So the first channel for everybody is called NVIDIA. Please subscribe. Second thing, everybody, the next channel which I would like to give you is this one, that is called the Digital AI World. Very important channel for cybersecurity, AI, and everything. Now, the next channel which I would like to give you is called the Planet AI. If you want to know each and every tool, whatever it is happening in terms of a video generator, image generator, in terms of your paper generations, research tools, everything is coming to this channel. Then everybody, I would like to give you this channel called AI Code King. This is one of the best channels, and you can, if you want to go for like AI codes, if you want to learn about the AI programming, about the latest models, everything is available on this channel. This is one of the best channels you can learn AI. After that, everybody, the next channel for you is called the Word of AI. Very important. So this is where you will be introduced about the latest happenings, latest news, whatever it is happening, take it. Next, everybody, is called AI Revolution. Next channel, which you can see, is AI Advantage. Now, everybody, I just go to very important channel, which is my personal favorite, is called Skill Leap AI. If you really want to know about how you can see your chat GPT, how you can work with the data, how you can do the best PhD with the chat GPT, how chat GPT is working, how the other PhD apps are working, everything is working with this channel, everybody. One of the best channels for PhD scholars, Skill Leap. Very important. And last channel, which I would like to give you, is this one that is called Create with AI. Now, everybody, please note down the website. The first website is called Chat PDF. Now, just upload the, I will not give you the demonstration. I just give you the main thing. Just log in with your Gmail. Just drag your PDF, like suppose your research paper. So if I upload anything, like suppose I just upload this one, my latest algorithms that are being coming, my latest article that is coming. So you can see, you can chat with this one. So you can see over here, I hope everybody can see the demonstration. Explain the paper in less than 100 words. So like a research paper, if you have a research paper of about like 30, 40 words, 30, 40 pages, just upload here. And after that, you can make it as a chat GPT. Very best of the tool, free of cost. Now, the next tool which I would like to give you, which is very helpful for your PhD and postdocs and for research, is called TinyWow. All the things in terms of PDF, AI writing, you can see, click on AI Write. Now see this. If I want to write an essay, now see what I will do. I want to understand concept of quantum computing. So how many paragraphs I want to understand? I want to get 7 paragraphs. Education level is high school, college, or graduate school. So click on graduate school. But if you can pay for $10, it can even activate PhD level. So click on generate. And you can see that in a matter of 1 or 2 minutes, the full essay will be generated. So if you have the better prompt, you can go for the better prompts also. Okay, so you can see that the essay is being generated and everything can be done. Same, I would like to give you one website. So I copy here and I just go to this website called aihumanize.com. So this is how you can save yourself. So I just paste it here and I just click on check for AI. And you can see that it is using Falcon model, which is the one model. And you can see it is 99% AI. So I have to just click on humanize. So I continue with Google. So it has to rewrite with 400 words, but you can pay it. So I just paste it and I just copy this much. So this is how I can check for AI again. And you can see 93%. So I humanize. Maybe my package is gone. So I just make it less. But otherwise, if you can log in, you can just keep it. Okay. So you can see now this is humanized. And now if I check for AI, you can see that this is 0%. This is how you can log in and you can make your AI better for your usability. Now, the next website is very important for all of you. Is called Grok. One of the best fast AI interfaces. And this is one of the best you can see. In fact, it is better than ChatGPT. Now, say this, everybody. Generate a table highlighting differences between machine learning, deep learning, XAI, and LLM models. Now, see this, everybody. I just have to log in with Google. Just log in with Google, free. Just open with Gmail. And after that, you can see the information is already generated. So if I want to increase the words and everything, and you can see it is working with 1200 terabytes per second. So I've already given you chat.notediamond, so I will not repeat it again. So now, everybody, I would like to give you this website called iask.ai. This is one of the best engines if you really want to use it for your PhDs. Upload the paper, or if you have any question with regard to your research paper, you can even summarize that also. Anything. So if you have a paper from Science Direct, just click over here, and after that it can summarize for you. In fact, you can even upload the file, let it perform the literature review for you. So the next website, which is very important for all of you, is called PicLumen. I will just wind up in 5-6 minutes. After that, your questions will be there. So if you want to generate the best photos, you can generate. Just log in with Google. But otherwise, there is Flux, which I can tell you in the near future. But not today, because I'm not discussing practical AI today, much practical AI. So you can, so if you want to know that, if you want to generate a photo like this one, everybody, like this one, like this dragon, click over here and you can see that there is a prompt that is written. So copy this prompt and you can even paste this prompt with your own changes. So this is how you can generate high quality photos and you can make your own prompts. Now, everybody, I would like to give you this surprise, and this is a gift from my side. Open this website, open this link to your computers. So if you copy this link, everybody, you will be happy to know that this is the link that I'm working from last 1 year, and this comprises of more than 7,000 AI website and tools. Everything is available. And till now, everybody understand that we are working a lot in order to make it 10,000 by the next month. So you cannot download it. This is Ninja AI tools, and everything is available. You just have to click on the website and you can just copy and open that. So 7,000 tools, which is comprising everything for your PhD, for your image, video generation, everything. So if you ask me which is the best video generator, this is the answer, Kling. So this is the answer, Next Generation AI Creative Studio. So right now you can generate 10 videos, and after that you can even make your own, like a temporary email, and you can make your videos like anything. So this is one of the best video studio, but only 10 videos for free accounts. Now I work for one of the best things, which is very important for all of you. That is this one called, let me work for you. Today, I don't want to go much on this one. The next website that you can see is called the chatling.ai, and you can see that you can even bring your own AI chatbot. So if you have a link from Springer or Elsevier, just click on that link and you can just make your own AI chatbots to answer that things. So you have to log in and you can make your accounts. And now, everybody, I would like to give to you the leaderboards for LLM. This is the last website for today, but I will copy this website for your chat box. So this is the website, everybody. If you really want to know which chat model you should use and everything, this is the answer. Now, now many people ask me this question that, sir, we want to buy, what we should buy as a like a $50 package that we can help for everything for every model. So I suggest you to buy this one, everybody, monica.im. This is the website, and you can buy entire models. Like every month you can take like 100,000 queries like for every model, and you can see the bots. Every bot is available. In fact, you can see, you can even explore the research bot. So if I just click on research, you can just press enter. So you can see tech researcher, journal-based medical research updates, legal research, research review. So if you click on research review, you can see right now, I want to review. So see, I want to conduct research on swarm intelligence-based techniques for optimizing security in sensor networks. Now you can see that it is actually conducting the research with regard to objectives, with regard to focus area, identify the gaps, methodology, everything it can perform. But I'm giving you very basic prompts. But if in the future I get the chance to give you more detailed lecture, I will tell you how to make proper PhD prompts in the near future. So with this, everybody, I would like to wind up the lecture, but I don't want to wind up because I'm so happy to give you more, but we have limited time. So I'm sorry. This is it I can tell you in this lecture. But of course, my house is open for Dr. Meherchand, that we can have one lecture with regard to only for the students of PhD about AI tools, real practical session, and only practical session in the future that we can perform.
Yes, sir. Surely we will arrange the lecture for only research scholars and PhD. Now the session is open for the discussion. If any participant have any question.
Anand sir, I have a very basic question. So Actually, who invented the AI? That is not be clear yet
Yes, sir.
now.
Who invented AI, sir? I don't say anybody, but the main foundation that you can see is actually done by the Hopfield, and after that Alan Turing with the Turing machines, and after that, if you talk of the modern AI, then the ANN inventors are there, and of course, if you talk of the more inventor who has actually given AI the real practical shape of applications, then I must say the answer it is Sam Altman, and nobody can defend that answer. Because without Sam Altman, why Google search was the same, but now Google is making their Gemini search engine. You know this one, everybody. I hope I can share the screen. I hope you can see this. If you can go to this one, Notebook ML. Go to this one, everybody. And this is the Notebook ML. Now, this is even the Google search engine. Now, you don't have to work on this one. Like if you don't have the money to perform like Chat GPT, you can even upload the source. And after that, you can even talk with your books also. So I just click on this one. I just upload this one, everybody, for you. And after that, you can upload the book and you can start chatting with the book. I can make my mind map. I don't have to do anything for my PhD. Let the AI perform the work for me. And above all, it is free. So the main thing is now the rat race is going on with regard to research, how the research can be made in terms of AI. That's the main answer. In fact, today I can tell you, because today I have the limited time. In fact, I can tell you one website which is actually made to have research-based Chat GPT models. And if you're a PhD scholar, just open that website, take the subscription of like $20 per month. You can say like, if you multiply 1,500 rupees per month, you can have your entire PhD done by that website only. Entire website is there.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Yes.
That's a very great information.
Hope you enjoyed, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Any more
Sir, I
questions,
can take
please?
five, 6 questions more. Depend on the people. Then I will like to wind up the lecture because and yes, everybody, I would like to share my email, my WhatsApp number to all of you. This is my website, and anytime you can search me on Google. I just come to the answers right now. Just wait. So this is my email, my personal email, and this is my official email. And this is my WhatsApp number. Please call me on WhatsApp if you want to call or discuss with me. WhatsApp. And in fact, I have already made one WhatsApp group with regard to reviewers. And very soon, Dr. Meher, you will be happy to know, me and my team will be launching our first WhatsApp group in the whole world with regard to knowledge of AI. WhatsApp
Great,
group.
sir. Great.
So that will be the first group in the whole planet that will be covering, like you can say, every day we will be covering 5 to 10 top tools, entire day. Like you will be getting 5 to 7 messages across the day on that WhatsApp group every day, starting from January 1. So if you are okay, you can. I will give you that link, and you can give it to the participants in the future.
Sure, sure. We will
Yeah.
share all the people.
Yes, Mr. Israel, this question is very good. The world's most threatened issue is now terrorism. Yes, of course. In fact, it is not terrorism. It is called cyber extortion. Today, remember, if today like Dr. Meher Chand is like a dean of a hospital, like that happened to AIMS, and if I hack his computer and I will give him a warning that, sir, if you don't give me about $60,000 or $80,000, I will put your entire medical data of AIMS, which also contains of military, the politicians and ordinary people of India, to the dark web. What will happen? In fact, Mr. Meher Chand will have to pay me the money, because today, if you even I'm a professional hacker. Many people knows about me. I'm also working with many top associations. In fact, I'm also having tons of software tools that I've designed for hacking. In fact, I'm also contributor of Kali Linux. I'm a pure certified ethical hacker. I'm a forensic expert. I'm also the cloud forensic expert also. So you have to pay the money, but ransomware is not there. So the only answer is to defend yourself. But yes, if you want to leverage AI in terms of counter-terrorism, the only thing is that the companies need to understand that, like they have excluded the word of bombs or sex or all these things, abuse, child pornography. Like if you even ask Chat GPT today, tell me how I can start a pornography website. At one time it was giving the results, but now it is not giving the results. Okay, so you can see that. In fact, if you go to Claude, you just say that, sir, I want to code a pornography website. How can I generate a PHP code? At one time it was giving, like at version 3.0 was giving, but with Haiku, everything is controlled now. Today, Dr. Meher, you will be shocked to know the biggest website, the biggest internet today. In fact, if you talk of the biggest mandi of the internet today even is called the pornography. In fact, you already know about it, that the first online transaction also happened in pornography website. So this was actually, many people want to make pornography blogs and all those things because earning is very high. At one time, you can generate the PHP code, the JSP code. In fact, you can generate the Angular code, full stack code of pornography, but today it is closed. You can't generate that code. Okay. So yes, of course, Mr. Keshav Kumar, it depends on you, how you want your knowledge. Of course, I'm available. I'm a person who works for the mankind. Dr. Meher knows about me. We work for mankind. I'm contributor towards computer science. You can search me. You can search my profile on Google. Everywhere I'm available. Scopus everywhere. So yes, there is a very good research on multi-objective optimization in mathematics. Please tell me the website again, Monica. Yes, of course, the website is called monica.im. So if you purchase this model like for $50, so every month you are getting that and you are accessing to all the models, whether it is paid model or whether it is a free model. So what I suggest you today, don't buy ChatGPT, buy Monica, and you can get access to everything. Everything. People can also understand AI in wrong direction. What do you want to say, Mr. Saurabh? I don't understand. Can you please elaborate?
Oh,
Mr. Saurabh?
yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes. Sir, actually, this is not be defined by a single person. Whatever
Yeah,
AI.
sir. Today, if you say, I have already given that experience to one of the company. I have already told you 6 of my students, we did one research that there is a company which is providing certification, but I will not tell you the name of the company with certification. That's a confidential. We just use a snipping tool and copy it, pasted on Monica. We copy it, pasted on Copilot, and trust me, every student got 100% marks.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see that, which means we don't have the training, we just copy paste. And of course, students today, what they do, they just put the camera over there, they took the photo. Like in Monica, if you install, even in the mobile phone, you can install, put the photo, use the ChatGPT, and you can get the answers. Monica is very dangerous. In fact, Monica, if you want to use Monica, it's very super. It's a super tool for research and everything. But if you want to use it negative, naturally, you can say.
Negative means because AI, everything is defined by someone. So
Yes.
maybe it may be wrong. It gives the wrong information to us in the future because
Sir,
that's the way.
one thing I would like to ask you, today, if suppose I have already given you this answer, today I have already given you this very important thing. I will come to you, Mr. Mapika. Today, sir, you will be shocked to know I have already given you this report. Today, how many people in India want to do PhD? More than 10,000, 20,000 I can share? Yes or no, sir? Yes or no? Sir, please keep your mic on. We were
Yes,
talking. Yes or no,
yes,
sir?
yes.
In my lab, there are more than 5 requirements of PhD and 5 more postdoc requirements. Okay. And you will be shocked to know that I have already posted this requirement on LinkedIn almost 20 times. Now, it doesn't mean that I didn't get the CV. I get the CV, but the problem today is not the CV. Problem today is skills.
Right.
Today, remember, sir, I openly say to you, unless or until, even today I've given you websites, unless or until you don't know prompt engineering, you don't know the proper parameters, you don't know the tuning, you don't know the temperature level, how can you generate the better information? If you ask ChatGPT today, what is cloud computing? It can give you generic answer. But if I say you are an expert in cloud computing with this much experience, I want to do research in cloud computing and I'm new to it. Explain cloud computing like I am a child of 10 years and give me its actually research directions like a PhD. Now see what will be the prompt. So you have to learn, you have to get training. Remember that. Today, I can complete your PhD in 3 days, but if you don't know how to use the tool, you don't know how the keywords work, what are the settings to do, can you complete that thing? Nothing. That's the answer. You need proper training for AI tools. In fact, I'm making a course, how to become ChatGPT master in 3 days. That's a complete hands-on training. Complete training. Okay. Yes, there is the one hand by Mr. Mapel. I don't know. Who is there?
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Are you able to get me?
Yes, sir. I'm able to hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. I'm trying to find out on this robots or the robot system which is there,
ROS.
does it affect like
You mean
other
ROS,
countries?
sir? ROS?
If the AI implement something like robots, then when it comes to the maybe there is a war somewhere like
Sir,
Ukraine,
there is a
how
kill
they are
switch.
there.
Sir, if you are using military over there, there is a kill switch also. That there is now the ethics in AI that all the militaries have the kill switch that if robot goes out of the boundary and apart from its multi-model programming, there is a kill switch. You can kill the robot. It's a
Okay.
rule. It's a rule. Because a robot cannot defend. A robot is there to defend the mankind, but robot is not there to kill the mankind. These are the two, like Turing test machines, rational and modularity. Both will have to work together in terms to maintain the boundary level. That's why we have the boundary level explicit programming.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you
That's
very
why.
much. Thank you.
Yeah. So, Mayor sir, over to you now. I hope answers are there. So, Mr. Keshav Kumar or anybody else who is demanding some specific answers, I've already given you the tools. But if you want to have some more discussion with me, most welcome in the near future for giving me the email, and you can discuss with me whatever you want to discuss. That's it. Will be from my side, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for nice presentation, and all the content are very useful. And I hope that the content you present are really informative, knowledgeable, and spotty to the all the audience who attend this lecture till the end. And in the near future, also we will organize a special workshop for the
Now,
research.
sir, there is a big news which I would like to share with all the people. Sir, I'm happy to inform you I have got the Newton Fund as a part of the project of $6 million. I'm part of Newton
Many,
Fund
many
now.
congratulations,
Just I
sir.
got your seminar was very lucky today. I got the approval of my Newton Fund with my collaboration with Lancaster University.
Congratulations, sir. Many, many congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Actually, we were
Congratulations.
waiting for this knowledge. We were waiting for this good news from like 2 years. It took me 2 years to get that Newton Fund. Now, possible.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Prof. Wow, interesting.
Thank you.
Congratulations, sir. You
Congratulations,
want to come in
Hello,
Zambia
Prof.
answer?
Now, with the Newton Fund, I would like to
I just
support
checked.
Mr. Mayor. I would like to help you that if in the near future, if anybody wants to come to Da Nang and if anybody is interested to collaborate in my lab, they can send the proposal to me from January, and I can. And suppose you want to come, you have to tune your proposal with me, and I can fund your flight tickets. You can fund your hotel. I can fund everything for you. Now we are having like $10 million funding to me now today.
Sure, sir. We have many ideas and we will collaborate with you.
Awesome.
Dr. Sonia Madam is also with us. She is a very great researcher also. She is recently joined our institute
Okay.
and working on agriculture.
Wow. Agriculture,
Yeah.
we are working on agriculture drones
So-
and precision agriculture version 4.0. We are working on that area.
Yes. So we are collaboratively working on by using this AI, and
Yes.
I'm sure that the today's session is very knowledgeable for her. Also, she attended the entire session, and many times she share her thoughts also
Yeah,
regarding
sure.
the session.
But
She-
my offer is open for you, sir. We can have like one hands-on session for AI tools for PhDs, and one session we can have that how to write an effective research paper. So because this is actually I can teach because I'm having 277 research papers with me. So if I'm teaching how to write a research paper, this is an experience of the world level experience like that.
Sure. We will arrange very soon.
Okay. Thank you for
So,
inviting.
dear professor, thank you for your valuable time
Thank you.
and informative session. So
Yeah.
now all the questions during the session has been discussed and all the doubts from the participant side has been cleared very nicely, and a lot of information has been shared. Now on the behalf of foundation, we are presenting a certificate of appreciation to today's resource person, Professor Anand Nayyar, Scientist, Vice Chairman and Director IoT and Intelligent System Lab. School of Computer Science, Tan University, Vietnam.
Thank you.
For presenting captivating and insightful keynote address titled Responsible AI, Ethics, Bias, and Fairness in AI Model, a 1-week workshop on next gen AI and ML, held from 12 to 18 November 2024. We deeply acknowledge and are honored for his extraordinary contribution as the keynote speaker. This program is jointly organized by the Bouwvrede College, Bathinta, Naxal University, South Africa, Purnima College of Engineering, Jaipur, Research and Development Cell, PCE, Jaipur, India, and Method Thinking Foundation, India. So thank you, dear Professor, again for your valuable time.
Thank you. And you know, sir, this certificate is very special for me because today you will be happy to know with this certificate, sir, I complete my 300 FDP cum keynote speakings, actually.
Again,
Today is the triple
congratulations, sir.
century.
Many congratulations.
In the age of 40, I just made a new world record, actually. Today, this is the 300, actually. That's why I was very excited for this lecture, actually.
Great, sir. Great. So
this will be
if
posted
any
on LinkedIn as
participant
my
need
300,
any kind of help, you can
300
contact us.
300
And Professor Nayyar is always with us, and I hope that we have very strong collaboration from different places, and all the people are from different time zone. Many people are from all the people who are registered in this workshop are from more than 14 countries. So I think we have very nice collaboration in the near future also. So once again, thank you to all the participants.
And next time, sir, because now I have the Newton Fund, maybe next time I will discuss with my professor, maybe we can fund your FDP under National Science Foundation, because now we can use the NSFs, because now I'm under with a $10 million funding now.
Great, sir, great.
But you didn't ask me that what is the funding actually. The funding is based, you will be happy to know that we were actually making one type of thing with regard to swarm drones. That was the concept. And now my dream of swarm autonomous vehicles, that will be the reality. That will be the first concept of swarm of autonomous vehicles. That will be the concept. The first concept in the whole planet that we will be discovering with Honda and Toyota. And Nissan will be there on board with us. So I will be working with the 3 tech giants. And of course, very soon we will be presenting our idea to Volkswagen. And in the future, we will be presenting this idea to Ferrari. We will be hoping soon for that also.
Great, sir, great. And after the post of this workshop, we will have a meeting with you. And many things we will discuss so that we can collaborate and we can build a strong team in India as well as from the different places. So that we can.
First of all, you start preparing to come to Vietnam next year, because now I have to fund. I will fund your tickets and everything. Don't worry.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Funding is available now. Funding is available now. Great, no problem for funds. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. Have a nice night, and I hope I have done the best job. And still, I hope that you can give me one session with regard to AI tools for PhD. Let us focus more on PhD. One will be AI tools, and second will be how to write a research paper, and how to remove your rejections. And you can even become, and I will also tell them how you can even take a certificate from ACM, that ACM certified reviewer, and how you can take some research-based certifications from Mendeley and Elsevier. In fact, you can also become certified from Elsevier and Mendeley, and also from ACM, which can be free of cost, which I will be telling you with that lecture actually.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
So we will organize very soon.
Thank you.
And thank you to all the participants. Good night.
You are in very short. You give me a lot of information. That is very. I think last 10 years I'm working on it, but I never receive any this information. You give it within 1 and 30 hours, 1 hour. Thank you so much.
Actually, sir. Actually, if you see, if you see my technical expertise, actually, if you see, I was making the presentations which are practical enough. Okay, so I'm not a man of theory. I'm a man of practical, because I'm the director of a lab which is like costing now $11 million. So I don't want to speak theory. I'm a practical man. In fact, I can show you my projects also. We are working with hospitals. We are working with doctors. I'm working with the police. I'm working with the scientists of top universities in the world. I'm working with that is called your one Thailand bank. I'm working with agriculture banks of Vietnam. I'm working with the agriculture sector. I'm working for satellite communications. Then I'm working with the remote sensing department. hackers of Taiwan and China. I'm working with like some security professionals from Dubai, and I'm working with the supercomputing wing of China. Many things I'm doing at the same time, actually. Many things. We have to be the responsibility.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you.
sir. And thank you to all the participants. Good night.
Okay, sir. Okay, Mahesh, sir.
Okay, sir.
We will discuss
Bye.
next week.
Okay,
And
thank you.
please
Good night.
start your packing up. I will be funding you for coming to Vietnam. Okay. Don't worry
Okay,
for
sir.
the money now. Don't worry.